Hello, very good morning to you. It's Saturday, what a day, Saturday. How you doing? Are you having a good weekend? Did you start with us yesterday on Jewellery Maker? Because it's 1 p.m. all weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. You can tell I've just had a cup of Builder's Brew, courtesy of Dee Dee. She's here with me. And you moonlighting on the other shift as well today, Dee Dee. You're swapping yourself, you put yourself about a bit there. Yeah, we're having to spread the love of Dee Dee-ness all over the shifts. And we've got Matty Boy, we don't usually see him. Chloe's decided to make an appearance today as well. That's unusual for her on a weekend. Tommy's back with us again in the bosom of Jewellery Maker. And our lovely Karen, my producer, and I am here with our gorgeous, we haven't seen her for ages. Well, I see her every day, actually. But sitting on the stool down here, I mean, it is the fabulous Hannah. Good morning, darling.
Morning.
Does she look a vision? She looks beautiful. She's got dressed and didn't realise how much she was going to go, if you like, a match. The challenge.
Yeah, I know. This always happens to me. Like, I never know what the challenge is, and then I turn up, and whatever I'm wearing seems to just match it. So it really looks like I've picked it, and I really haven't.
But it's perfect.
It's lovely.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the other thing is, I've decided I'm going to give Hannah something a little extra in the challenge, and that goes even more with what she's wearing, quite frankly. I'm loving the new Hub magazine that you get. This is brilliant. Get creative, join us, all the extras in there. Should we have a little look at some of the beautiful things that are coming up on the show today? I'm wearing half of it that Hannah's made. I'm wearing half of it. You know what I'm like, I can get my hands on there. 3 fabulous kits, okay? 3 fabulous kits. The first one, well, I've got the earrings, and I'm wearing one of the bracelets, actually, because I've decided to wear 2 kits today. So I'm wearing, there we go, look at that beautiful ocean jasper, that fabulous ocean jasper pendant, natural pendant there, and the beautiful jaspers in there, and the, ocean agate, forgive me, yes, the ocean agate, and then the jaspers in there. Beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. And yeah, the petrified wood, yeah, it's fabulous. Those colours are beautiful, and if you just look at this lovely little bracelet here, Matty Boy, this is made out of the kit. And this is our second new kit, and I've got the smoky quartz, our third one, or I should say, rather. And these earrings, Matty, these are made out of that kit as well. So we'll join Hannah. She'll be showing us how easy it is to make jewellery out of the kits. So isn't that fabulous? Aren't they gorgeous? That's the last time we see those. They're on Fifi now. Shall we have a look at the second new kit? It is Pisces, it is March babies. I'm all over it. I'm all over it. We are bringing you the blue of the sky to the deep blue of the sea. We are bringing you the gemstone that women the world over love for its fine blue shades. It complements any skin tone or eye colour, and then creative gemstone lovers like yourselves are inspired by it. You know what it is. We love it. I love it. It is gorgeous aquamarine. That kit is bursting with blue, sky blue goodness. Bursting it is. And then we've also got our third new kit, and you can see me wearing this lovely, lovely bracelet with the smoky quartz. I'm just struck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 designs. No, I didn't count that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 designs made out of that kit. The Chinese jade and the smoky quartz. Look at that colour. Look at that colour. Colour bang. Isn't that beautiful? And I've seen the most extraordinary gem quality of apple green prehnite coming up. It is beautiful. It's one of our high-end strands. It's just just look at this. You know how prehnite, and this isn't a criticism, but it often gets those little flecks, and you can see the odd one, and I am talking about the odd one, of those look like grass cuttings. Beautiful, beautiful diaphanous glow in that prehnite. I mean, it's really apple. We were looking at it here in the studio, and myself and Karen, my producer, we were going, wow, look at these colours. It just seemed to take on board the pink light, the blue light. It was so internally reflective. It was just glowing. Beautiful. And I've also got a treat on gemstone chains, which feature in our hub this week. But cracking price. I mean, let me just show you one. Let me just show you one. You will not believe the price. Unless you've got the Hub magazine already, you won't believe the price on these. Gems, genuine gems with the silver chain, 9 inches. I've got 5 fabulous offers for you, peppered throughout the show. And I've decided I'm going to give one of these to Hannah to do in the challenge today, because I love to see the chain used. And it is amazing how many ways that can be used, not just as a bracelet, how it can be broken up. The early bird, I checked and I double checked. Do you know how sometimes I have a spotlight deal and sometimes they get hidden from me? I'm going to call this my spotlight deal. I know it's the early bird, but I was like, this is a kit. This is a kit, essentially. Love these colours. The faceted rounds, the beautiful, beautiful fancy agates there in those lovely polished chips. And it's my Chinese jade, is it, darling? Would you just qualify that for me, darling? You will not believe the price. Now, it's 590 carats. Yes, you've got the Indian agate. You've got the black spot green Chinese jade and the purple Chinese jade that's faceted as well. It's these colours, it's the colour combo. Look at those gems. Now, if this were a kit, even on one of our really affordable kits, and we had one of our silvers, you know, so the silver in there and the beading materials, you know, $24.95, $21.95. What you want, darling? Right. Oh, it's paint. Sorry, everybody. Yes, I have. It's paint. I was painting the bathroom yesterday. I did wash this morning, honestly. Sorry, everybody. Don't look at the paint on the hand. I was painting the bathroom. I do apologise. But seriously, trust me on this. This price point is fabulous. You know the way I got a little bit excited about the, what was it called again? Showstopper the other day. I says, have I got a showstopper today? She says, no. I says, it doesn't matter. Because this early bird is phenomenal. The price, I did a big whoa, and poor Karen was like, ooh, not this early fee, shouting in my ear. Woo. I could not believe the price. These colours, look at that green and that purple. I've got some, do you know what I want to put with it? Because this is so affordable. You know what I want to put with it? My beautiful amethyst silver chain. And I've got myself a kit starting here for beautiful jewellery. Look at that. I want to put that, that's coming up later. Trust me, trust me, trust me. You will want to be dialing early. You will want to make sure that you don't miss out. What are you going to make? I mean, even when you just, these are just beautiful because look at how all those colours go. Even if you just want to put those around the wrist on a stretchy, using a third of the strand, and then the beautifulness of the rounds here, the faceted rounds, and we'll get ideas off Hannah later on live in the show, New Jewellery Maker. So even if you want to start with a birthday gift or you want to make something for Mother's Day, look at these colours. They're electrifying. That purple is so pulsating. What price point are we thinking? Even when we do one of our most affordable strands, they're like $7.95, okay? £24, okay, it's a bundle. Let's do a 3 for 2 offer and say £16, $15.95. No, we're going to go even better than that. Brand new today. It's the early bird special. So it's first come, first serve. You deselected my darling girl. Did you hear about the cockerel and the farmer that got fined? Because he was cockadoodling. That somebody counted something like 350 times in an hour or something ridiculous like that. Got done for noise pollution. You need to be dialing. I'm full of these useless facts, Hannah.
How do you tell a cockerel to stop crowing, though?
Exactly.
Oh, it's just like, stop that.
Exactly. $8.95, under £9. Under £9 for all three. That is sensational. What, are you as shocked as I am? Well done for joining me so early on this Saturday morning. That is, you seem absolutely miles away from me, Matt. Have all the cameras moved in here? Because you are absolutely miles away. I think that's why I'm struggling to see, darling. That's £3 a strand. Under £3. What do you think to that, Hannah?
That's incredible.
Isn't it?
Like you wouldn't, well, you get synthetics for more expensive than that. So
I know.
It's just
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Plastic or glass or something, I don't know. There's nothing plastic about these. The bi-quartzite there, your Chinese jade, the beautiful fancy, you seem in another postcode, you really do. It's unbelievable today. $8.95. Well done to those callers already there on that free phone number. You still need to be dialing though, because I've got good availability at the moment, but it gets limited. You know, there's a lot of early birds out there. You know, they might be going off to take the children to football or karate or whatever it is, drama club, and then come back in later and make sure they don't miss out one of our new kits. But whatever you do, make sure you're dialing now, because this, can I just say, look at this strand. You'd think I was selling this morning or showing you this morning this strand for $8.95, wouldn't you? I personally would. This is why I was so staggered by the price. Those beautiful, beautiful fancy agates and all those gorgeous colours. But no, you've got this. You've got this. You've got the faceted, you've got the 6mm. These are 8mm faceted Chinese jades. These are 6mm. And look at those beautiful colours in there. Almost green, and then purple, and then mauve, and lilac. And all I want to do in there, given that massive saving, is put my beautiful amethyst silver chain in there as well. And we're off. We're on the starters block. We're ready to go. Incredible. Seriously, this massive saving. You will afford this. We've got a bonkers price on those chains. $8.95. Open up that order right now. Start your order on the web. Remember, has that new web system started now, Chloe? Whereby, you know, you have to pay for it, then if you want to purchase again. Oh, it's only at night time. So we roll over our 1p Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but if you've put it in your basket, it only sits in the basket there for an hour. So just to reiterate that, so you must remember to check out. Hello there, do I hear a bit of klaxon? Okay, this is brilliant. Make sure you don't miss out on that, because what we're going to do for you now is show you some kits, limited stock kits, all for under £20. So let me get my DVD, my booklet, because new Jewellery Makers, this is perfect for you. Right, okay, code. I'm giving you the code. Code DZGP29. That's better. I'd like to be clear. Ooh, lucky stars. Oh, I'm thinking Botswana. Next to me, that I'm going to show you in a moment. Look at those nuggety pirates were a bestseller the other day on the show. And look at these, the lovely chips. It's like a double strand. Oh, I've not seen these before. This is what happens, you see. You can miss kits on the show, can't you?
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, this is one of the kits you can get. Because we've got all the silver in the kit as well. We have the threading materials as well. So all you've got to do is dial that free phone number. We will give you our free DVD as a starter and our free booklet with all the starter techniques in there. And, you know, Hannah will be taking us through step-by-step techniques today as well. And we have our web page where you can find tutorials. We have our Facebook family where everybody's happy to help about getting started. You buy one of our kits, like the Lucky Star Jewellery Kit, has the silver in there as well, has the threading materials, and it's a effective way of starting a brand new hobby. It's a great gift idea, because I think it was Cherry said it the other day, it's not just a gift for that birthday or that anniversary or that Mother's Day. It's hopefully a brand new hobby that you've introduced to them for life. And, you know, instant gratification, because you make something and then, you know, 5 minutes later, you're wearing it. Getting lovely compliments. So, free booklet and the DVD with your first order. Don't forget, if you bought yesterday, was it with Jenny? It's 1p Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So, we can roll over Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the fact that we're only paying one postage and packaging price. And we already know, because it sits behind me, that we're going under £20 this morning. Let's have a look at the silver. The head pins there, the 2-bolt ring clasp with the jump rings, the 2 pairs of shepherd hook earrings, the 10 sterling silver 925 sterling silver crimp beads. Now, often when I show a kit, I don't get to see it for a second time. So these are low stock kits. We're revisiting them. We know it's going to go under 20, but we're limited on the availability. So this is the first time I've seen this kit. $19.95. Have you got the carat weights of the gemstones there, babes? That's all right, darling. No, I haven't got the info. So I've got these beautiful sort of almost like little round columns of the jasper there in the silvers, 420 carats. My black obsidian there, 250 carats. That's like a double strand, isn't it? Thank you. And then 100 carats of my pyrite nuggets. Then all the silver, your beading thread, your elastic, and your large and small gift bag. It's called Lucky Star. Everything you need under £20. Beautiful. Love that. I've not seen that kit before. Do you find this, Hannah? The kits come and go and you never see them?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know lovely Sheila and Linda do a lot of kit picking. Like, things come in and you'll tell them about it and they go, yeah, I know. But it's a surprise. It's great.
VDG P17, and I'm loving it already. I can see shell nuggety chips here. So these are like 2 strands, because it's like a 90 centimetre strand. I've got beautiful jasper there, oil-rich colours of the Jaspers. And I'm looking, is he, I think he's in it, yeah. Look at those. This would look so nice with the first, second and third kit of the day today. Hopes and Dreams. Coffee Mash and Jade. I've got less than 50 of these. Red Picasso Jasper. And then the mother of pearl nuggets. All the silver, all the fundamentals of the silver that you need to get started in terms of making 2 pairs of earrings, maybe the bolt ring clasp and the jump ring to finish a bracelet like I'm wearing, you know, that Hannah's made today, or to finish a necklace. Just a little stretchy ring out of those nuggets, just on the elastic in the kit. And they're so comfortable. Beautiful. Less than 50 though for the Hopes and Dreams jewellery kit. And, you know, all the regulars have said, who wants a new buyer like you, you know, when you see the gems that you love, jump on getting a kit if you're new to Jewellery Maker. That's a free phone number. You get the DVD and the booklet absolutely free. You can gain help from our Facebook family, and every day we're on here to give you tips on how to make jewellery. We send out our Hub magazine. Our Hub magazine as well, which is all about the shows and the extras in there and the presenters.
Mini
so
catalogue.
Oh, lovely. This is lovely. Is this because of
yeah,
you?
my fault, sorry.
No, I meant that in a nice way. I thought she's had dealings with this. Hannah has put together our Hub magazine. Let's have a look at the silver. It's going like hotcakes. We know it's going to go under 20, that's why. Have we got a bit about you in there, Hannah? Oh, she's there on the second page.
There's an intro. It's a bit of a cross between a mini catalogue and a bit of a coffee table magazine. So
that's what we liked. We
quite
like
nice.
to browse that over our coffee.
Yeah.
There she is. Let's bring in the price.
Cringe.
She's with me today, in the flesh. $15.95. The only time I see prices like that is if we're having a clearance.
I know.
$15.95. It's the last of stock, clearing out. Want to encourage new buyers as well as our gorgeous regulars. Less than 20 now. Less than 20 of those beautiful Hopes and Dreams. Give us a go. 2 more quickly to do. EUGP 44. It's like a lucky dip. Hot Pot. Top Spot. Brazilian sardonyx, black onyx. Oh, do you know what I want to put with this? It's naughty, but it's blooming beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Cheeky, I know. Look what I've got coming up. Ooh, baby. Mystic white quartz. Oh, you better believe it. Look at that. Slinky Minky coming up later on in the show. How good would that look with this black? I mean, 3 black strands like this is fabulous, isn't it?
Oh, it's classic. Goes with everything.
Classic.
Absolutely.
You can inject that lovely splash of red that you're wearing. Look at it with the 3rd new kit. Well, 2nd, I can't remember the order now. The 3rd new kit. I love those 2 colours together with the black. Brazilian sardonyx. So these are the twisties. And you sometimes get the white patterns in there and the reds. And then we've got the rice beads of the black onyx, 10x6, 95 carats, and then the 6mm faceted rounds. You've got all the silver, the beading materials. So if you want to start with something very simple and basic, maybe get that mystic white quartz later on, Top Spot. If you want a kit that goes with everything, if you're just thinking, actually, 3 black strands as a regular jewellery maker, that's fabulous, because I'm always going to use those, because our regulars do. And then you interject it with the blues or the greens or the reds. It's just a great fundamental, well, stock pot as well as a top spot, isn't it? You're always going to use them, aren't you?
Top spot, stock pot. Yeah.
It's not easy to say this time of the morning. Beautiful. Tell you what. $19.95. Put that early bird special in there. Look at it. Look at the jewellery you're going to be making now. Oh, just goes with everything. That early bird special that you got for $8.95. Wasn't that ridiculous? Yeah. TWQZ 26. I think that was the code for the early bird special. Mad about 90. It's going fast. It's going like hotcakes because everybody knows exactly how they're going to use those. You don't have to use them together. And remember that fabulous. I've got 2 different strands in the 10 and the 8. That mystic clear quartz. Oh, it's too beautiful for words. It's too beautiful. Some gems, they're just too good for their own good. They're too good for their own good? Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about now. They're too good for their own right. They're just too beautiful. They're too beautiful. All right, the final kit. Great. I mean, all under £20. Great for our starters. This looks like a bit of spangle. PBG P86 Children's Rainbow. So we can get the younger members of the family involved. We know we have sons and daughters and fathers and mothers and nephews and nieces and grandmas. You've got the fabulous crackle quartz and the colourful rainbow of corner drilled crackle quartz, and then you've got the frosted crackle white rounds, 8mm rounds. You've got your 1 silver bolt ring clasp and your jump ring, 10 sterling silver crimp beads. You've got a 925 magnetic clasp, because that's just easier. And I tell you what, they're really strong, those magnetic clasps. 50 metres of the beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic, large and small gift bag. So if she's creative, if he is, if they like painting, if they like drawing, colouring, it's just a nice way for them to get involved as well. I really need to clear that paint off my... Sorry, everybody, I keep forgetting about that.
That'd be great for Mother's Day as well. If you bought, if it was a dad watching the telly, and
Yeah.
then you've got kids, get that,
Yeah.
help the child make the necklace and give
Something
it
for
to
Mum.
Mum on Mother's Day.
What a lovely idea. Absolutely. She can actually hand make something for her mum, or he can. Great idea. Now, I do believe on air, because I've actually shown this before, it's been 1995. Do you know what? If you got that and that early bird special, look, if you inject another, look at that with the beautiful Chinese jade there, or another one, you know, you could get that early bird special. That's another 3 strands for them to play with the children's rainbow. I mean, we don't have to just reserve this for the children. The big girls like myself could get involved. It's just that, it was just the colour, it was just the rainbow, it was just the fun of the actual strands there. Low in stock though, because it has proved very popular. You can get the extra silver findings on the website. You know, you can read about the extra bits in our Hub magazine and on our www.jewellerymaker.com. This is ridiculous. Add it to your order. Get the early bird special. £12.95. Lowest price it's ever been, because it has actually been $19.95 before. Whatever the other price is, we're at the lowest price ever for the remaining last in stock of the children's rainbow jewellery kit. Beautiful. And in fact, I dare say, did we, I mean, because we've seen it before, I wondered, did we make jewellery out of this? Would we see that on the website if we put in PBG P86? I don't know. Because normally when we've had kits on before and we make jewellery out of them, so any of those other ones I've just shown you, with our guest designers, invariably make designs out of them. You'll see it on our website, so you might even be able to pick up some of the designs that were made with our children's rainbow jewellery. There's a great one. There is, yeah, there is. Is there? I'd be very surprised if there wasn't. There must have been, because we've seen it before. Beautiful, just fun, and I've got such pretty... Do you know what I want to put with it as well? That lovely rose quartz silver chain. Let me just show you that. That's just so pretty, because you could just... They look like little snowballs. You could just create little charms hanging from them or around, or just that lovely... And with the crackle quartz, you could just have one hanging off it, or make a little tassel. But Hannah's going to give us some ideas on that chain later on as well. Beautiful, and we've got such a great price point. Now, something I am absolutely in awe of is Botswana agate. Let me just see if I can get that paint off. I don't think this is going to work. I need a bit of terps. I did wash this morning, everybody, but it's this kind of anti-mould paint for your bathroom because there's no window. Well, everybody needs to know that. Oh, it's working, Dee Dee. Tell you what, that's some magic wipe. All the soap and the terps. There we go. I'm clean now, everybody. I haven't got paint all over me. There we go. Lovely. Thank you, Dee Dee. This is beautiful. Actually, I wonder if you text me in today, what other creative areas of work do you bring into your jewellery making? Are you a cake maker? We had one lady who emailed it, texted in, and she made beautiful candle holders with the wire wrapping, and she made beautiful tie backs for the curtains. With little butterflies. And yeah, I thought that's genius. So text me in your unusual ideas for your jewellery making, other than making jewellery. Let me know. Let's share it with everybody out here. Today, I'd love to hear from you, myself and Hannah. We don't like to feel alone. We want to know who's watching. So we'll get that messaging service up for you in a moment, but I'm obsessed now with Botswana. I've moved on. Look at this. This is beautiful. 470 carats of Botswana agate and black onyx. And what's so wonderful is the fact that I've got the Botswana in the rounds, and I've got the Botswana in the corner, well, sort of diamond drilled, if you like, on that axis, in the puffy squares. And then the rondelles of your black onyx. Beautiful. But you can just see, if I just move that down, I mean, just look how different they are. You can just see the different shades of the Botswana. Now, yesterday, I know, because You know, no Botswana gets past me. We had a strand on yesterday for $14.95, and I was lamenting, was it 14 or 15? I was lamenting there on Thursday. We don't have enough Botswana on the show. So, and it's just so beautiful. Often our designers such as Hannah and Debbie, you know, the Botswana is just, you could just string it as it is, if you know what I mean. It's that beautiful. You don't even need to add to it. Beautiful with smoky quartz, lovely with rose pink quartz. In fact, again, I'm very tempted with that very pretty rose pink quartz silver chain, because it's the gentleness, the tenderness of the gentle translucency of the colours, just to put that in with it. That looks, you know, just, oh, beautiful, that silver chain with the rose quartz. But then we've got the lovely dynamic labradorite is gorgeous as well, I find, with it. You've got that wonderful black onyx there anyway, the rondelles, and the rondelles are you know, really easy to work with if you're new to jewellery making, like the rounds. But I mean, let's just gaze upon, look at this, look at the banding, look at the delicacy of the banding. Sometimes it looks like a fine nib of a pen, and I wonder how nature actually creates that. Look, almost like that little feather brushstroke there, the birds of a feather. And I mean, just this one with the silvery, it's very beachy, it's very organic, it's very gentle on the eye, but it's a lovely hardy gem because it's agate. And then those golden tones, butterscotch, white, silver, smoky brown. Ooh, and then there's a really dark one, almost like black, and like the wings of a dove. Little swirly whirlies in there. Some are nearly clear, some are opaque. I mean, look at that beautiful. Look, I couldn't even draw something as fine as that onto a on a piece of paper. Look at that on the gem. It's like a cave. It's an entrance to a cave or something. But look at the finesse. Isn't that beautiful? 6mm rounds. And then my puffies, are they 2 centimetres, darling, or about 18? I love Botswana. I think it's so elegant. 5 by 8, and these are half a centimetre in depth, and 17. So I wasn't far off with the 18. It was like 17mm in terms of the squares, and these are little 6mm, and they are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If you haven't experienced the beauty of Botswana, try this out. I'm actually going to hand this over to Hannah in today's challenge. She's got some lovely silver pearls, I can see. Some frosty something going on. Just beautiful, just beautiful. You're not going to believe this price? I know, that was the price yesterday, wasn't it? For the single strand of Botswana, $15.95. I mean, even just for our beautiful, and I don't wish to diss the black onyx, but you know, even if that was an incredible $7.95, we know we're getting a deal with the other 2 strands of our Botswana. So they're working out at £5.30 a strand, and I never have enough of this beautiful gemstone. Quite frankly, I'd like 4 hours of Botswana, but you'd probably get a bit bored. But it's that beautiful, I could just spend all day gazing at its loveliness. And if you haven't experienced that for yourself, remember our 30-day money-back guarantee. Remember the fact that when you ring that free phone number, you're paying 1p Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And gemstone strands, they come and they go. You know, we see kits, we see strands that we love. I can be told, you know, by my producer, she'll check out the history. She can say, Fee, we haven't seen this for 2 years. Or we're like, sitting on our other channel saying, I'm struggling. You know, we'll be told that from Hannah, and we'll be told by Paula that, no, we can't get that gem strand anymore, Fee. I'm sorry, there isn't enough in the deposit. You know, there's certain deposits where there's only one place in the world you get it, like the Mookite from Mooka Creek, or your ameturine from Bolivia. You know, this has only been on. This has been aired before, and we managed to get it back in once. So we managed to get it back in stock. So please, 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 please don't miss out this time. $15.95. I love it. I think everybody knows I love it. Ooh. And I'm going to be cheeky. Can I show my lovely carnelian chain? Can I show you this? Because this is gorgeous. I mean, it's the quality of the carnelian. I'm going to blow your socks off when you see the price. I mean, really vivid orange. Gems are very rarely 100% one pure colour. And when you get such a vivid saturation, such as this in a gemstone, I'm talking like top quality in my humble opinion, just because the gamut level of tone and vividness of colour, that's loudness of colour, is really absolutely bob on. eye perfect. So, you know, really vivid. Think about a loud neon jacket, you know, that's pure, you know, like they have in the emergency services, that's like pure yellow or pure. And gyms rarely ever have that because they have secondary tones. So look at that, that is orange, isn't it? Oh, I'd like that with that, that third new kit today. What do you think?
Oh, I love orange anyway. It's a really
your
rich,
scarf
warm,
is kind of
bright
bordering
colour.
orange-red, isn't
Scarlet,
it?
yeah, orangey red colour. Yeah.
We'll bring it with you. We'll come over and go see Hannah. We'll go see Hannah. So, hello, my darling girl. We've seen those three, so you know you're getting those.
Yeah, they're lovely.
So, you know you're getting those to work with. Let me just show you the silver pearls, because, I mean, I was talking labradorite, and with that Botswana, the silveriness in it.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to pick that out completely. Look at that.
Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. And these are we were just discussing pearls this morning, Hannah and I. 7 by 8 millimeters. There was a lovely website, which I'm not here to advertise. They sent through a booklet, and they were doing these bespoke little pearl bracelets. And basically, it was just little pearls stranded on with a toggle clasp, and then you could customise that piece of jewellery, i.e. have the letter of your name. And I thought, well, we do the letters of the names
on charms.
On charms, yeah. And this is what this was. Well, the price point. All I'm saying is, it was more than this strand. And how many bracelets could you make out of that? 2.
Yeah, you probably get.
And some earrings, maybe.
2 and a couple of pairs of earrings easily.
Definitely, definitely. And those little letter charms, they're really reasonable. They're something like £3 or something.
Yeah, they're not very expensive. I don't know if you've still got them, but we did have some little agate pieces as well with like alphabets on them. I can't, you know, like, I think you had to buy a strand of them with the same
letter. I remember that.
Yeah, they'd probably work as well.
Yeah,
well, they
exactly.
With these.
Just really lovely as well when you do little wraps and tie with a little bit of ribbon, and it's got such a lovely orange. I can see pinks and purples.
But don't you find these pick up the colour of what you're wearing?
Yes, they reflect the light so well, don't they? Yeah, they take on the tones of.
They do, I think. Yeah.
You know, whatever's on the sleeve in terms of the colour. And they're big, aren't they? They're beautiful. And just, you know, put it with that Botswana and that. Well, the black goes with everything. Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful. Look at that. I know already in a heartbeat I'm going to love everything she's going to make.
It's going to mysteriously disappear from the
studio.
Have to.
Well, it is my birthday on Monday.
Is it?
It is.
Oh, happy birthday for Monday.
You know, we could make something nice for me, couldn't we, really?
I don't mind.
I have no shame, do I?
Don't tell the boss.
No, I've just said it live. It's just going to go out for the next 4 hours. $7.95. Real pearls. Real pearls. Big pearls. Big real pearls. $7.95. I'm always staggered by our price points on the pearls. I am, because I just think personally, I think they're great value, especially when you see what you can pay for synthetics. So that's all I'm saying. I'll leave it there. Rightio. Oh, look at this for a bundle. Look at this for deliciousness. These. Love these.
Chunky.
Right. Chunky monkeys. Look at these. It's a pendant bundle, basically, if I can get my words out. A lovely big bale, so we can put leather, we can put suede, we can put ribbon. So there's one. Whoa, midnight black.
That's lovely,
I love the big old donut. Love a donut. Because I can see a bit of tasselage happening now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's sort of
definitely.
a longer bit of tasselage. You just have a nice bit of leather suede, because we do lots of different tie materials, don't we?
Yeah.
And then this one is probably the smallest bale. I'd say about 2 to 3 millimetres.
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
2.
2
2 millimetres.
Yeah.
So we're talking a bit of a head pin or a bit of wire through this one, or monofilament.
Better for beading with that one.
Yeah. All 3. Now, the midnight pendant bundle. Now, I'm not going to guess. Are we talking onyx? Are we talking agate? Are we talking sardonyx? I just want to check, because it's so black agate. It's so hard to tell sometimes, unless I start cutting into the gem and getting out various implements. But there we go. All 3, very striking. When you buy them individually, it's how much, babes? $24.85. Do we have some carat weights, darling? Sorry, because I haven't got the information. I do apologise. So my square is 200 carats. 230 for my donut. So 550, 120, so over 500 carats as a collective. It's a very striking. We're actually going to save £10 by buying them as a bundle because I actually gave you the price point that we sell them at separately. So this isn't somebody else's prices. This is the saving we're giving you today. £14.85, and there's only 55 in stock. And given the colour, given the shape, they're very
They go
best.
with everything. They're so chunky. I love them.
£10 saving today as well. And pendants isn't something we have a lot of, tend to.
No, not often, not often. But particularly not that size anyway. There's a few that are smaller. But...
Exactly. Look at that one. That is literally the size of a donut. Look at the size of it. Again, the kits today. Perfect with the kits today. Right. My bead caps, these are so pretty, Hannah. Look at these, the flowers. Oh, you forget all the extras we have on our website, don't you, and in our catalogue, and oh, it's just so much. They're little flowers, basically.
It's often
20.
It's often the little things that make a difference to the jewellery as well.
Definitely.
So a little bit of embellishment somewhere,
Definitely.
and suddenly it looks really expensive. It's great.
It's what catches your eyes.
Yeah.
God is in the detail.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. They are beautiful. They're nice just, you know when you just top and tail them kind of thing as well. You don't always have to cap a bead, but just as a little feature. Oh, 20. And there's 925 sterling silver. 925 sterling silver. 20. They're working out at, what can you get for 45p these days, Hannah? You're hard pushed to find a chocolate bar for that price these days. 45p!
Can you even get a stamp for that these days?
I know, and they put the second class stamp up.
I know.
Crikey. 45p each, they're working out. 8.95 and then 9.25. And as Hannah quite rightly said, that well, you'll see in the jewellery that she'll make in the live show. This is the whole point of challenging our guest designer. You'll see how she'll utilise these in her designs. And you just want to make sure you've got that code written down. HQAR83. They're about they're just under a centimetre across. So if you are thinking about capping your gemstones like a pearl or anything, they're about 9 millimetres. I think last time we had them in stock, because we do different bead caps, don't we?
Yes.
Was July last year.
Wow.
So it cometh and it goeth.
Ages.
I know, ages. And the other one we have is this beautiful frost. And I love it. I've only seen this once before.
It's really unusual, isn't it?
Isn't it? Mm. Is this the frosted onyx? Yeah, 6 by 6 millimetres. I just love it.
It's really funky, actually. The matte finish it's quite edgy.
Yeah, look how different. See, there's your polished onyx, and you see the front. Yeah, coal is always what I think of, but obviously much nicer than rubber gold.
Much nicer.
Now the black onyx is at the bottom of the screen, $7.95, and they're 6 millimetre. And I'm going to give our Hannah, look at that beauty. Hey, look at that gorgeous It zing, zing, zing. It sings, yeah. I'm going to give, we'll launch that beautiful carnelian silver chain later. We haven't shown a price for that yet, have we, darling? The silver chain? No. It's bonkers, is all I'm saying. Which goes with what she's wearing.
It does, doesn't it?
Beautiful. So we'll launch that in a bit. But I'll leave this with Hannah now. Any ideas, darling? I've been yabbering on here.
Loads. Well, obviously with the big chunky pendants, got to go for a necklace of some sort. But might be nice to sort of use the little chain.
Get like Jenny. Oh, I'm just loving it. Go on, sorry, darling, I interrupted you.
I was just going to say I might have a play with this little carnelian chain as well to show you that you can have something that's really delicate with something really chunky.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a way of
different ways
decorating
to use it.
your jewellery almost, embellishing it with it.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about my birthday jewellery this morning. Very excited.
You're going to pinch it, aren't you?
I so am. There we go. I'm going to leave you. You've got that one, so I'll take that one when we launch it, and we'll see you in a bit, honey.
All right.
Hannah's got 3 new kits today that she's worked with, so we'll see those designs. And we've got a bead box for you now, actually, which would go perfectly with everything that Hannah is using in the challenge. And we'll be looking, keep your texts coming in. Let me know what creative ideas you've used with your jewellery making beyond actually perhaps making jewellery. I'd like to find out. I'd like to explore and make my imagination go a bit further. So this is a bead box, and I've seen it before, and I love it because it reminds me of Sculpey clay. But the beauty of it is, I didn't even have to do my Sculpey clay. Not that that's a criticism, but I just love it's done for me in these great shapes. It's a 6-strand bead box, but you can see straight away how I thought the pendants are $14.95, or the frosted black onyx, or that 3-strand pack, or the Botswana. This is very dynamic, the black and the white, but with all those wonderful patterns. And we're phasing out our bead boxes, so if you love them, this is the time to get the remaining stock. So I've got all sorts of shapes here. These are Everton mints. That's what it reminds me of. You have humbugs, the Everton mint. The Cushall sort. Look at those. I know. This is the howlite, would you believe? The Chinese jade and the howlite. You've got it in the rice beads. It's just a curly, whirly mixture of gorgeousness. And you've got it in the puffy ovals. So they're your 3 of the dyed howlite. That's probably closer to what your howlite looks like. But with sort of little strands of grey running through it. And then we've got our biquartzite, our Chinese jade. You've got it in the beautiful hearts. It's not just the black and the white that's so gorgeous in this kit. It's the shapes. You've got it in the beautiful 8mm rounds, and you've got it in the fabulous 6mm rounds. So we've got diamonds, hearts, 6 and 8mm, rice beads and puffy ovals. So we've got a whole mix there. So just to take you through, the 8mm, 180 carats of the Chinese jade. You've got 80 carats, 6mm rounds, 250 of the hearts. They're about 16mm. Then of the howlite puffy squares, 15mm, 160 carats. The rice beads are 12 by 8, 120 carats. And the puffy ovals, 14 by 10mm, 100 carats. So the kit itself features 890 carats. You get the hinge plastic box with the 6 compartments as well. Tommy's already saying bargain, bargain, bargain. Now, if I'm not mistaken, for a similar box, there was a manager special for $27.95 for a similar box. Now, when we put it in a box, this invariably means you get 6 strands for an absolute demon price. I'm going to bring you some pearls again later on. That were just ridiculous when you worked out what they were coming at per strand. But basically, it's like our kits. We're putting together a bundle, 6 strands, and when you buy them separately, even from our own, stock, you're just getting great affordability by having them all together at once. And this is second time only it's been shown on air. So the first time must have been with me. Beautiful. I loved it the first time and I'm loving it, but you might be seeing it for the first time today. So I know it proved very popular, but please don't miss out. Are you already thinking about the black onyx and the rondelles in the Botswana? Are you already thinking, actually, that early bird special fee, that splash of that purple, that mix of that green, they just go with the freshness of the white for the summer as well. You've got that early bird special, ridiculous. If you missed that, just ask the customer service centre, try and find out what the code was, and it was $8.95 for all 3 of those beauties. Amazing savings, amazing savings. Real gemstones, howlite, the gem of sweet dreams and insomnia, supposed to help with insomnia. Always like that idea. But we're not staying at $27.95. I had a viewer there last week as well, telling me she joined us in August because for her birthday somebody had bought her a beadie box and a silver findings pack and some, I think, a bundle of strands or something, and she's been hooked ever since. So this is how you can start New Jewellery Makers. That's a free phone number. You can track your order. Get one of our silver findings kits or another kit today. Mix and match with the extra gemstones, $24.95. So you and I are already doing that maths. That's £4.15 or so a strand for 6 strands. You could say £4 and the box for 95p. There you go, bargain, bargain. I just love the dynamic of them. They're so different, aren't they? You okay, Didi? You okay, Didi? Gorgeous, $24.95. They look so, and all you know what that looked lovely with? Do you remember that first kit this morning, under £20? It was one of those low stock kits under £20. Top spot, those 3 black gem strands, the onyx and the sardonyx. That would look fantastic. You've got the silver findings in that. You've got your beading materials. Come on now, another 6 strands. The jewellery's going to be going beautifully. Oh, maybe Mom likes the black and white jewellery, as Hannah said. Come on now, dads. Get this for the daughter or the son. They can make Mom some jewellery. And that can be her Mother's Day present. And I've introduced them to a gorgeous hobby. It can match anything you're wearing. Matches what Hannah's got on today again. 18th is Mother's Day, yes, so we've only got about 3 weeks. Less than that.
Yeah, I might have to have one of those, actually.
I think you should.
I know that my mum saw the blue equivalent of the,
yes,
striped
the blue and the
parallel
brown.
the other day. Absolutely loved it. She says, why haven't I seen that before? I was like, sorry, Mum.
Well, this is it, unless you're watching 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do some of that beautiful chain. Let me just show you the early bird special because it looked fabulous with it. And I said, you know, with that early bird special being $8.95, I know it's insane, isn't it? And don't forget, you know, I'll be with you tomorrow. We'll bring the early bird code because I keep talking about it because it's so incredible. And I wanted to show you this, you see, with the amethyst silver chain. Because I just thought, actually, this is such a fabulous saving. Just get... You will be able to afford that amethyst silver chain as well. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So our early bird was a pack of 3 strands, the Indian agate, the purple black spot green Chinese jade as well, $8.95. So it was those 3. There's another little chance, TWQZ26. If you missed that, don't often do this for you to see the early bird again, but look at it with my beautiful 9-inch silver amethyst set chain. So let's move on to the chain. It's the first of 5 that I'm going to do today. We've already seen the carnelian. We haven't launched it yet, but we've given it to Hannah to work with today to inspire us further with our designs. Because when I see the chains, sometimes I see them cut into... Sometimes they remain as they are to make a lovely bracelet. You know, we were just talking about bracelets. Maybe your mom is a February baby because this would be her gemstone. Or maybe she's a Pisces because this would be her zodiac gemstone. The amethyst. Maybe just make, and maybe, you know, her letter H for Hannah or F for Fiona or L for Linda. You could just get one of our little letters on the web there and personalise and make a little, get a bolt ring clasp, make a little bracelet for her. But that aside, I've seen them cut up to make tassels. I've seen little bits, you know, take 3 shall I and make a little pair of earrings onto a shepherd hook. So that's just using a fraction of it. A little bit at the back. I'm using all Hannah's ideas now. She'll kill me because she said all this morning. Use it as a little extender around the back of the necklace or a little finish, a little drop at the back of the necklace. And in our hub, which that goes out with every order.
Yeah, every time you order something, it's replacing the scoop with a Jewellery Maker.
Gotcha.
But if you buy something from Gems TV, you get the scoop as well.
Gotcha.
So.
Because our scoop is something we've talked about before, but the reason I mentioned the hub is because in it are our gemstone chains. It's all the different chains there. There you go. And you can join us, get creative with the wire work, silver clay, polymer clay, beading basics. Lots of workshops we do here as well. So these are 4mm amethysts. Sorry, did I say 9-inch? I apologise, I rounded up. 8.5 inches of the amethyst 925 sterling silver chain. And look at the quality of that. Again, with that 3rd kit today, look at those greens. I love those 2 together as well. You can see they just drop off as charms. You've got 1.5 grams of silver there, connecting the gemstones, which are already, if you like, it saves you threading through an eye pin or connecting, if you like, because it's already there. Now you can actually cut into these, but as Hannah quite rightly said, as long as there's not too much weight dropping off it, it will secure, or you can just redo. This is actually a lot larger, the gemstones, than some of our other strands I've seen, actually, if I'm honest. And the quality, have we got a torch these days? This is it's got a blue light, isn't it? I was just going to see if I could show you the quality of the amethyst that I'm sewing here. This is a blue light torch, you see. Really, I need the other one. But it might stick. No, it's just casting a... I was trying to show you how you can see the amount of clarity. But anyway, that's what the 30-day money-back guarantee is all about. Simply, you know, hold it up to the light because there is some beautiful, beautiful purples. You know, we were talking about the tone earlier. This is gorgeous because, you know, really good quality amethyst needs to be about sort of 60 to 80. Not too dark like your rubies, but sort of 60 to 80 is ideal. more verging towards you 60%, so that you can see the inner brilliance, and I can see it. I can actually see the silver through the gemstones. Beautiful, beautiful quality, a lovely rich amethyst colour, and again, one of the most recognisable of your gemstones there. Already set on the silver chain. Now, what are you thinking? If that was a silver amethyst bracelet, okay, and I just asked Hannah to attach a bolt ring clasp, and I have a bit of a dangle off because the 8.5 is plenty big enough for, I think, for my wrist anyway, but it's your average size bracelets. What would we pay for an amethyst silver bracelet in the jewellers? What would you imagine paying for an amethyst silver bracelet? Let's just put it in some kind of context. What price have you got in your mind now? Well, this is what I find extraordinary about Jewellery Maker, you know, about us here. We're able to bring you those real gemstones, bring you the quality of the silver, but still make it affordable. And if you just wanted to add a bolt ring clasp, if you got that children's rainbow kit, it came with a bolt ring clasp and a jump ring. That's the bracelet ready to go, isn't it? Or if you get one of our other kits today, one of our new kits, there's so much on offer with those lovely chains today that this is amazing. A silver amethyst, what could be a silver amethyst bracelet, essentially. What price did you have in your mind? Was it as low as this? I should Coco. $6.95. Ecky thump. Look at the size of those 4mm amethysts as well. $6.95. I don't think so. Hello? We could just use a tiny fraction of it and have a lovely pair of dingle-dangle earrings and still some left over for tassels or, oh, I don't know, the mind goes wild. Let's just make dingle-dangle amethyst earrings. When we sell it one night, if I was going to set up shop, I'd be selling just one pair for $9.95. It's up to you. You've got your own price points. This is new in. I've got my other chains as well with my carnelian that you saw, garnet and citrine, and that lovely pretty rose quartz as well. So quite frankly, I'd have to have all 5 today. So if you're new to Jewellery Maker, we're dealing in real gems here at Jewellery Maker. We want to help you further with our free DVD and our booklet to get started. So if you do start with us today, we'll introduce you to the whole family here with our JM Hub magazine as well. Now, I was asking you as well today, can you inspire me further? Because I can be a bit of a dullard at the best of times. In what ways are you using your jewellery making in other creative areas? Because I've had candle makers and tie backs for curtains, and I just love to know what crafts or talents that you've got already existing are you bringing into your jewellery making? If you're a cake maker or a card maker, I've seen some beautiful cards made and people attaching. Oh, Elizabeth's texted us in. Good morning, Elizabeth. Lovely to hear from. This is Elizabeth in Cambridgeshire. She says, I make jewellery as a business. I have now added sun catchers to use up the odd gems you have left. Liz from Cambridgeshire, that's a fantastic idea. And especially if you're into the metaphysical side of your gems and the energy of your gems. So a sun catcher, I'm imagining, you know, like people have crystals hanging down. Would I be right in thinking
like
gems just hanging down from, from like your curtain, by your window? Oh. Or rainbow mystic quartz, imagine that dangling.
Oh,
like,
that'd be amazing.
Oh, glorious chandelier, wouldn't it catch the light? Oh, that's brilliant. What a lovely idea. So a little sun catcher. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. Thanks, Elizabeth. That's a great idea. Shall we show you the text number? Please send in your text because I'd love to hear your ideas about the way in which, you know, the gems that you use or the jewellery making can be inspired or used in other areas of creativity. 60777. Start your message to JM Studio. And let's just hear from you. Let's say hi together. Let's see who's watching. Happy Saturday morning. How are you doing? Are you having a nice crumpet and a mug of tea? I do hope so.
Oh, jealous. I want one.
Nice crumpet with a bit of jam. Ooh. Did you have crumpets this morning? Oh, I had a potato cake. What did you have?
Banana.
A banana?
I'm really rubbish at morning, so I have to eat on the run.
Alrighty, we are going to come back after this with the first new kit. Text us in, let us know what you're doing this morning, and it'd be lovely to hear from you. But I'm going to get ready with the first new kit of the day.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka crafting foils. These easy-to-use foils are a great way to create a unique look to your polymer and silver clay designs. With a wide range of vibrant colours, including gold, silver and rainbow, these foils will leave your creations with a wonderful metallic coating. Use alongside our border moulds and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
My mummy's made me a packed lunch. Is she good? Morning, mummy. Morning, Mary. There we go. Rightio. First new kit of the day. First new kit of the day, and it is. I am actually wearing. Should we just show the earrings? I'm actually wearing the earrings that Hannah made. I must give these back actually. She'll need these to the display. Aren't they beautiful? I'm wearing the bracelet as well and the ring. So there's the lovely weave on the bracelet. So to give you a taster of the jasper and the agate and the petrified wood. And there's the smoky quartz ring. That is a smoky quartz ring. I know. Looks lovely with the third new kit. It is called Sometime Soon. So I shall divest myself of these beautiful pieces so that Hannah can display her wares. Here we go. Look at this. Now, this beautiful kit has a fantastic pendant. This is a natural, beautiful ocean agate pendant drop. And it literally looks like the sedimented sand. It's gorgeous. You know when the sand gets wet and starts to, you know, just sort of layer. It's just beautiful. Drilled through the top. That is 35 by 49 millimeters. And that is 60 carats. Isn't that gorgeous? This is just what, the pattern is beautiful. It does look like the little sand is in there. It's just wonderful. So there's just one. You've also got my 6mm petrified wood rounds. Now these are literally, as wood becomes fossilized, morphin, if you like, into a gemstone, hardened, and then can be polished into a gem. A bit like, if you've ever seen on our other channel, peanut wood. And it's a lovely sandy gold colour. Yeah, sandy kind of colour, really. Lovely polish, beautiful. You'd be hard pushed to realise that that was actually once wood. So that is your morphed petrified wood, 6mm, 80 carats. Then we've got 80 carats of my white lace jasper 6mm rounds as well. So lovely beachy colours, you know, the driftwood colours, the sand colours, gorgeous. So it's really taking shape. And then my black veined jasper 8mm rounds, 160 carats. Now you look at these and you start to pick up the sandy coffee golds there, but there's the little black veins in there, little white veins, there's some ambers, but it's almost like it's not really grey or black, it's kind of like a in between, or with navies in there, there's blues. It's almost like, if I show you this one, it's almost like turquoise colours and golds. Can you see that at home? Teal colours. It's not quite as the name suggests. Really beautiful when you look up closely. So 4 featured pieces in the Sometime Soon jewellery kit, brand new today. We've got all of your beading materials, so your beading thread, your elastic and your monofilament as well. So we love the monofilament. We've been listening to your response about wanting to see that now in the kits as well. So try to, as much as we can now in the new kits, introduce that for you. So you've got 150 meters of the 2.25mm gauge monofilament, 50 meters of the beading thread, and 6 meters of the clear elastic. That is, the elastic is, incidentally, is, you know, I was wearing in the, oh, the smoky quartz ring. I must grab that back again because that's the third new kit today. So we've got the silver as well, the fundamentals of the silver. These are the core fundamentals. Or silver. We've introduced you to the bead caps today. We've got loads on our website, but essentially to make jewellery, this is all you need to get started. The crimp beads, the ball head pins, 2 pairs of shepherd hook earring backs, and 3 bolt ring clasps with the jump rings. And Hannah, as a guest designer, her remit is simply to use, in this case, what is in the kit and only what is in the kit alone. And she's made 2 very featured necklaces, that beautiful pair of earrings and that bracelet I was wearing. So tried and tested. You know, minimum of 5 pieces of jewellery, but you know, it can be more or less depending on the kind of statement piece or jewellery you're going to make. Isn't that gorgeous? Just love these sandy colours. Now, please get on the line, because we were just saying earlier how we don't tend to have the pendants very often, and we actually don't tend to have a pendant in the kit very often as well. So this is an extra. Sometimes if we have a pendant, we'll take away a strand. You know what I mean? They will be your 3 components. But you've actually got 3 strands in there as well. I think the woods, you know, the lovely ebony woods that we've had and the woods that we've had, that would look great with this kit. Springtime look, yeah. I mean, we can lighten it, we can enliven it, we can brighten it with an injection of carnelian or turquoise colours. That would look lovely as well. Botswana agate, that 3-strand pack that Hannah's got in the challenge, would be beautiful. £21.95, under £22. And we're not saying actually the pendant. Do you remember our 3 pendants, which are a bundle today? They were working out at £25 if you bought them separately from us. And the bundle was £15. So £5 for the pendant, really, you could argue. And then we've got 3 strands as well. So that's what I meant about normally if we have a pendant in the kit, we'll take away a strand. Or it will just be, the kit will be that, you know, 3 great strands, but you've got that and that. So this is what's so cracking about and the jewellery's beautiful. So new Jewellery Makers, free DVD in your booklet, and these are all, you know, step by step. Let's get started, let's create it, let's wear it. If these are the kind of colours you think she'd like, you know, all I would say, the only other thing I would say, and this is a great introductory kit for someone like yourself, for a present, is get our toolkit. It's £9.95. £9.95. Let's have a little look. Let's see if I can open this. I've got to put everything down now. £9.95. Yeah, get one of our toolkits. So this kit for £21.95. And one of our toolkits at the bottom of your screen there, £9.95. These are the tools that fundamentally is all you need. So it's and you know, we do kits for £34.95. And like I said, with that pendant, it's very unusual to have such a low price, if I'm honest, because these are all real genuine gemstones. That's what we deal with here in Jewellery Maker. Alrighty, let's go see Hannah and make sure we don't miss out. I'm gonna nab the ring back again, because that's the 3rd new kit today. Right, it goes though, it goes so well with this.
It does.
Look at the
mix and
jewellery.
match.
Now we were looking for names as well. Rosette, Pansy, Daisy.
I don't know if it's an existing name or not, but basically it's a weave and you end up with a flower shape with 5 petals. And it's like, we're trying to think of 5-petaled flowers. And
exactly, so send us in your suggestions.
Didn't sound very nice. And then Daisy's got too many petals,
yeah.
so...
I think it's rosette-ish myself.
Rosette?
Beautiful, almost like a rose. Or a carnelian, maybe? Not carnelian, a...
Carnation.
Carnation, thank you very much.
Yeah,
yes, a carnation.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, thank you, carnelian. I'm obsessed with that gem chain. Isn't that beautiful? We've got the net, and I love, can I just show you this, Tommy? It's the finish, it's the detail. Look at this. You see, this is where you'd use your bolt ring clasp and your 2 of your crimps. And then just that little finish with one of the ball head pins. And isn't that lovely? So if the hair is worn up, you see that detail. And that's all just threaded onto the beading. So Hannah's going to show us that. I've been wearing the bracelet. Now, that's just the weave technique, darling?
Yeah, that's a 3-strand weave. So you have the 2 wires on one side, 1 wire on the other. And the idea is that you keep threading, so you've got a bead on either side and a bead in the middle.
Right.
But the wires alternate, so you go from 2 on one side, then you swap over.
Ah,
so
I can see
on the
it.
other
2
side.
on the bottom there, and then if I turn, we've got them on the top.
Yes.
And then we've got them on the bottom.
I
get it.
You can do that with any gemstone.
I like
it's really
that.
effective.
I like that with these lovely jaspers, because we're seeing all the different tones and the colours and the jaspers there.
It's amazing how many colours are actually in there as well.
Isn't
when
there?
you look at them closely.
Yeah.
Because the overall effect, like when you see them all as a bunch, could be kind of browns and greys. But when you actually look at them, there's purples, blues, and all kinds in there.
And I loved these. Talk me through these, honey. I love these.
Well, I just fancied making something a bit more of a statement, you know, a bit dangly. And I'm a big fan of the quadrant weave, which is in the middle. But I thought, well, actually, I'm just going to make them a bit longer still, and added wrap loops to the bottom.
And have, on the head pin, is that?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. But they're lovely and dangly, but they're not too in your face. They're elegant because of the shape of the
won't catch in your hair.
Exactly. There's a lovely elegance, I think, to that drop. Yeah. And then this, I mean, we had to have the pendant in there, of course.
Of course, yeah.
And beautiful feature.
All I did with that was just used a couple of the head pins and my round nose pliers to make them a little bit fancy in shape. Yeah. Just threaded them on. In fact, that's really easy. But for anyone that's not seen it, I can show that.
I'd love to see that. Twisty twirly. Oh. Gorgeous. Yes, I'd love to see that as well, if that's possible. But you're going to show us. You're going to show us the rosette.
The rosette.
The rosette.
We're going to call it the rosette.
Sorry, yes. I've named it like the carnation.
That's all right.
Whatever. The lovely big bit there.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So when we start off, because it's a big, heavy woven pendant, I always start in the middle of the necklace, which for some people is a bit strange, but I find it easier because then it's easy to go for a symmetrical finish. I'm only using a small piece for the demonstration, but I really would recommend just get your wire and go like that and cut it off, so you've got loads and loads of wire. And then cut up all your beads so they're all loose and in your board next to you. And then I've taken 5 of the largest size bead first. That's in the centre.
Black jasper, yeah.
Yep. And then all you do is you thread back through the first bead that you threaded on, pull it into a little circle like that, and that's the centre. And then you thread on. It doesn't matter which colour you use actually, but depending on what effect you want, you need 5 of the smaller beads. So I'm threading 2 of a dark colour on, followed by a pale colour there. And on the other side, I'm going to thread on another 2, like that. And then same thing again, I'm going to take the end of the wire that hasn't got the pale bead,
yes,
and thread it back through so it crosses over.
Ah, so you bring the 2 ends together.
So that makes, when you pull it all tight like that, you end up with the first petal. But then also, that's going to be the top of your pendant. So you want the one piece of wire left, and just leave that because that ends up where you thread on the rest of the beads. And then this piece of wire goes all the way around the pendant and then carries on that side.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to do a bit of threading back through some of the beads. So the wire you've got on this side, you want to post it back through the 2 beads on this side of your flower. And you have to be careful because it can, if you pinch the wire, it can kink and then it's really hard to get the petal shape back. So you have to make sure that when you're threading it, it goes through nice and smoothly. So I'm just threading through. I've got myself hooked up there. Just come through the front so you can see where I'm going. Like that. And then just keep readjusting with your wires so it keeps the tension there. And then what you need to do with this wire that's come back through the 2 petal beads, you need to go through the next bead along, but on the centre flower. So still going in the same direction. To hold it down like that, and that kind of anchors it in place. And then you start threading on again, but this time, if I thread on, hang on, 1, 2, then the top one would be the pale one, so you thread on that one, and then one more dark one. But what you now do, instead of threading on the 5th bead, you're going to go back through one that you've already got threaded in the first place. So it's easier to show you than to tell you. So you've added on your 4 more beads, and this bead here is going to be the 5th.
I see, right.
So you thread back through, and you have to remember it's going in a loop, so you have to keep imagining circles and follow the circle. So that's got to go back through this bead here and the base bead in the centre. Can you see that? So it makes a big circle.
Yeah.
Hanging onto that bead and pull it tight. And that pulls it round into a little petal shape.
Ah. And then we...
So basically you keep going. I started one earlier because I was practicing, so I remembered how to do it. So this is one, I've just added the third petal, and you keep going round until you get to the point where the last piece of wire will then pop out.
Oh, back up to that.
Back at the top
one.
And then you can just thread on anything you like at the top.
That's why you needed so much length.
That's why you need so much, because if you get to the point where you've done your flower but you've then got a really small piece of wire left, you can't really make a necklace out of it. So you end up, you could probably crimp it or something and make a brooch instead, but that's why I say, like, use a lot of wire.
Yeah, fabulous.
So it's just concentric circles really, and you keep going, but you do have to remember that the 5th bead on your 2nd, 3rd and 4th petals
is the white one.
Is the last one from the previous petal.
Sorry, yes, because it's 4. We start with 5 and then it's 4.
So I'm not. Did that sort of make sense, or should I show you one more time?
Well, it made sense to me, because what I wanted to do, if everybody indulge me, if you need to see that, quickly rewind us. But I will just very briefly, is there any chance of just very quickly just seeing that little wiggly? If I just give you the close-up there, Chloe. Just with the headpin, because I've not seen that before. Forgive me if everybody else has, but I haven't. Yeah,
if I quickly show the beginners how you thread on the wire in the first place. So
that little...
Yeah. Oh yeah, the little...
it's that one above it there, the little wiggly.
I've lost my head pins. Let me find a head pin.
Looks lovely on that pendant though, doesn't it? Those whiter ones.
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
Well, it's nice to have the contrast.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
It's really unusual, those pendants, actually,
Isn't
because they're all different. Because the one I started with,
it's got that little sky
more
bit in there,
clear to it. So let me go like that. So what I want to quickly show you, right? If you've never made a necklace before using this, it's a very easy way of attaching a pendant. So you just take your piece of wire, fold it in half, and then from the back of the pendant, post the 2 ends through the hole like that. And then with the other end, you've got a little loop, if I can get hold of it. So you thread that over the 2 wires that went through the hole.
I always think luggage tags.
Yeah, like that.
That's the technique for your luggage tag, isn't it?
And it is, it's just a little luggage tag. So what you then do is, like with the wire that's come through here, that's where you're going to attach your wrapped loops. So you can either make your wrapped loops first and then thread them on, or you can hook them on before you actually finish the wrap.
Right, okay.
So, can't remember, did I just do it?
Sorry, darling.
Did I do
it's,
2
if
squiggles?
I just show you, yes, it's the 2 squiggle one.
The top one you want to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got the little meandering river one, which I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very easy. So that's a head pin. So just pin with a ball on the end, and then you take one of your little beads and thread it onto the bottom.
Shows you how malleable they are, doesn't it?
Oh God, they're great. They really are. And then take your round nose pliers, and you're kind of making a loop, but you're making it really sort of, well, more than halfway down. So it's quite easy. You just take the end of the wire, wrap it all the way round like that, turn your pliers round so it comes back to the top.
Is it really that simple?
It's that simple.
Oh, such a simple child.
And then
I kind of was.
And then the other side, because I took that round in that direction, with the next one, you just move the pliers up slightly and you go round.
Sometimes you see, I need to be shown visually.
Direction.
In order to understand and learn.
Yeah.
And there's 10 of those in the kit, so that's nice to see them used in a decorative way as well. Not just, you know, for
get hold of it without getting
thread
my
and
fingers
gems.
in the way.
There you go. Gorgeous.
Let me straighten it out and then you can see it properly. Like that. So I've probably done that a little bit too high up because I need to make a little loop at the top as well. But, so you start closer to the bead at the bottom.
Yeah, but you know.
But you could do a simple curled loop at the top.
And away you go.
It's a little bit small, but that would still work as well. And then you just hook that onto the piece of wire at the front of your pendant.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. We will join Hannah. Thank you, sweetheart. We'll join Hannah later on for some more top tips because she's got 2 other new kits today and are chosen by you. But let's just revisit our first new kit of the day. So if you're loving the ideas, we'll get those images of her jewellery up on the website as soon as we can. Sometime soon, our first new kit with the pendant as well, 3 strands and those 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver. 21.95 and brand new today. And I just think with that pendant, you know, even with our bundle we did earlier, even if you judged it as £5 for the pendant, I just think it's great value and lovely colours there, easy colours to mix in with other gems. Alrighty, we've seen Hannah's designs. I think it's time to have a look at yours this week. So I'll ask Hannah to join me to read out some of your Wall of Fames on this week's entries. Take it away, Hannah.
This is number 354. It says, hello to my favourite people on TV, good day. I'll try again to enter the Wall of Fame, and only once I was honoured. I made this for the first time. It's a pearl necklace on real silk thread that I have in my stash. They're Baroque pearls and pink and purple, and also the champagne colour. A magnetic gold-plated fastening, and it says, I've made earrings, maybe you can call them chandeliers?
Oh, yes.
Possibly.
Yes, I would, yeah.
The picture doesn't do justice to the set, but the colour and the shine are far better in real life. From Anna in Wales.
Anna, they are beautiful.
Really pretty.
This is number 355, and Sandra Stubbs from Staffordshire says, say hello to all my Jewellery Maker Facebook friends. Hello, says Sandra Stubbs from Staffordshire. And it's made from gorgeous carnelian, teardrop and faceted rondelles. Loves the show, brilliant as always. And she says the new Even show is cool. So there you go. Good luck, Sandra. 355.
Okay, 353 is, let's say, it says, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. My necklace is made from deep purple pearls, hematite and amethyst. Hope you like it, from Marilyn in Aberdeen.
We do, Marilyn. And number 356, big hugs to everybody here at Jewellery Maker. It's a bracelet from mother of pearl coins and ovals, blue shell coins and abalone, woven together, and all from Jewellery Maker. She says she needs more gems and findings, so a lucky win would do the trick. Love to you all. That is Catherine Burrows, otherwise known as Kate. Good luck, Kate. And you're number 356. More of those to read out later. I don't want you to go anywhere. We've got that lovely Mystic White Quartz. We've got 2 more kits and a Chosen by You still to explore.
Absolutely, loads.
Yeah, pre-night up after this.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind.
I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show.
Look at that.
And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult.
Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! Life is full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out.
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say, is that the best you've got?
Bourgeois.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out my mouth, you know.
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing. Favourite biscuit?
A Rocky Robin.
Chocolate hobnob.
Is that a biscuit or a chocolate bar, though? There's controversy there.
Is this over yet?
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Okay, now this is very, very special. This is a beautiful, beautiful high-end strand, and quite frankly, the quality is exceptional. The drawback is I'm starting with limited availability. They call it sometimes the grape jade, but it is far rarer. It is our beautiful pre-night from the new Wave Hill territory of Australia, where 90% of this beautiful gem is sourced. And it's a gem that naturally has those tiny flecks of garden green grass inclusions. And this is why I'm so astounded by the quality. I've seen this in, you know, those really beautiful magazines like your Vogue, your In Jewellery, your I'm talking about the high-end magazines with all the high-end, your Bulgari, your Cartier, your Chanel, your Chopard, you know, all those beautiful, beautiful jewellers out there. And you see pre-night in gorgeous, really high-end designs. And this, for me, is such a lovely, lovely quality that we've got. Some of the finest I've ever seen, if I'm honest, because I don't tend to see this very much now on our sister channel, Gems TV. And I say that because as we look at this close-up together, can you see why I say that? It's the inclusion-free nature of the majority of the gems. There is the odd little fleck, but the illuminating beautiful glow. I mean, we held this up to the light, Karen and I, and it was almost taking on board the colours that were surrounding it. It has this wonderful inner diaphanous. Can you see it on the underbelly of those drops? Can you see the glow there? If I take it away from my hand, can you see that light that just shines? It's just beautiful. Beautiful, sort of almost blue greens. Can you see how it moves as I move those brillettes? And this is the perfect cut for it because it's such a gorgeous illuminating gemstone. The brilette with its little fat belly, as it were, its underbelly, glows on the bulbous end there, and just you get those lovely apple gentle greens, pastel greens. It's such a sumptuous gem. Now the strand is about 8.5 inches, and it was, yeah, originally the first gem ever to be named after a person, Colonel Henry von Preen in the 19th century. So, incredible gem. But like I said, only 90% of it comes from the Wave Hill territory of Australia. And you can use those tassels as well, those little cotton threaded tassels, because this is only a temporary strand, in your designs as well. I've seen those used, funky and fun. But look at those. I mean, if you were to buy a pair of pre-night earrings of this kind of calibre, I promise you this is an exceptional rare gem. You know, you've just got to look at those price points, because this is not one of those gems you see a lot on the high street. About this high-end magazines, but it was because about 3 years ago there was a real resurgence of this beautiful gem. I mean, we'd been going about 5 years on Gems TV before we even saw it, but there was a real resurgence, and you saw it a lot in the magazines, and you saw it in some really expensive designs. So it was being it was almost like the wealth of its beauty was being explored again, and that's gorgeous, because it may not be one of the ones you know the most about, but it is definitely one to shout about if you've got it in your designs, because it is so beautiful. And it's the quality of this gem. This is a real high-end strand. Can you see why I say that? Because of the lack of inclusions and that glow. So many. I mean, I'm giving you a Fifi guesstimate here. There's over 50. That's my Fifi guesstimate. There's over 50 there on that. So, you know, you could argue 25 pairs of earrings. Those lovely brillettes just are perfect for teardrop earrings, perfect for those cascading tassels, perfect as the odd little charm. You know, I think Easter, and I think Easter bunnies, the pastel pinks, the pastel greens, the pastel blues. You know, you could just have a lovely bit of silver chain or the warmth of gold-plated chain and just have a few of those perfect teardrop pre-nights dropping. Maybe the frosted black onyx in between that Hannah is working with would just be sensational. Can I just say that Something Soon description was our first kit today. The code, though, is right for this, LFHA38. We've been experiencing this for the last week. Oh, we haven't got the nub end of this, actually, to be honest. I don't know why, but sometimes we introduce the new code for what I'm showing you, and it's still showing us the graphics for something I've just had on. So I do apologise, viewers. The code was correct if you're already on the line and adding that to your basket. The Something Soon jewellery kit was the first new kit that I've just done. But we're just rectifying that right now. So it's giving you more time to gaze in wonder. I mean, just look at that sparkle. It's just beautiful. This is such cracking quality. And I hope you can see that at home, but that's what our 30-day money-back guarantee is all about. Now, this is a high-end strand, so it will be a little bit more considered. But if you've got, I am doing my Fifi guesstimate, 50 on the strand, you could arguably, and they do graduate in size, you could share it with a friend and have 25 each, so share that cost, as it were. We have a sensational price point for you, as always, with any of the gems that we source for you, but we want to bring you the high end. In fact, if you're going with my guesstimate of 50, and there may be more on there, you're looking at approximately per pre-night, and even if you just have to 5 dangling from a silver chain, the quality, you've seriously got to reflect this in your price points for your own jewellery at home if you're making it to sell. 80p each. That's what it works out as. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It is ridiculous when you look at that diaphanous glow and that quality. $39.95, and if you watch Jewellery Maker, we don't have this calibre of pre-night on the show. You'll have seen the other pre-night, where you can get the rounds, but the heavily included rounds. Look at that luminous glow. Just 2 in a pair of earrings. What would be your price point? I think in a pair of earrings, you're halfway to making your money back myself, but there you go. It's not for me to judge your price points. But we're not saying at $39.95 that is the value of the worth, because have we got 190 carats? That is staggering. 190 carats. That's just ridiculous. Wow. What's that working out? Like 50p a carat? That's just ridiculous. Under £40. Beautiful, but that's what your 30-day money-back guarantee is all about, to get that home and see the wonderful, gentle, glowing, illuminating beauty of your pre-night. Under 4, that's staggering. Do you know the pre-night jewellery on our sister channel? Like I say that because I work here. That's the price we'd be looking at for a piece of pre-night jewellery on our sister channel. And I'm not poo-pooing Gems TV because I sit on that stool enough, don't I?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
It's brilliant and it's beautiful as well. I've
I
not
know.
seen that before. So.
I can't even remember the last time I saw a piece of pre-night jewellery on there or sat there on the stool and sold some.
Not for a long time, no.
No. What was that, Karen, darling? Yeah, it does take your designs to another level. And, of course, if you sell your jewellery to another price point. But do look around. Be inspired by those glorious high-end pieces. Do be inspired and think to yourself, I count my lucky stars. I was watching that day when I got that strand. I'm starting with limited stock. Double figures. Alrighty. After this as well, because I know you've been because you love the carnelian silver chain that I gave Hannah earlier. I'm going to launch that for you. But low in stock, I've got, and it's called grey, but I just love it. This looks great with a Botswana. It's silvery blacks and whites of quartz. I've only got 30. Put that with the Botswana and the silver pearls that Hannah's got today. Oh, you see, I just like little silver ball spacer in between. That's just gorgeous. That's just ready to happen, ready to rock and roll. A little splash of, ooh, carnelian. Oh my word, let's move it on up a notch and let's bob in Mystic White Quartz. Yummy. Oh, but it's the last in stock for our lovely silver quartzes there. 425 carats, $9.95. This is perfect with the Botswana. Last in stock, first come, first served. If you're waiting on the phone line, just jot down the codes and get involved. Now, big amethyst nuggets now. Big, chunky, lustrous. And we all know our amethyst. Put it with the Mystic White Quartz. Oh, goes with everything. Look at these talk about rocks on your wrist. Talk about a rock on your finger. That's a rock and a heart. They are rocks of amethyst. Ameturine. Forgive me, slip of the tongue. 400 carats. I think we've only seen this once before, haven't we? So you get the golds in there as well. All depends on your strand. I was rattling on about ameturine earlier and how rare it was, wasn't I? One place in the world, Bolivia. 400 carats, beautiful. So it's that mix of the citrine and the amethyst. Some of your strands may be more gold and some may be more purple because these are all natural gemstones. So I just think this is amazing. We shouldn't do this price for this. That's just ridiculous. That's as ridiculous as the pre-night price. Do you know how rare this is? I'm on my soapbox. I'm on my soapbox. I'm on one. What's that, darling? Onyx cubes. I love the angularity of these. We don't see enough of the cubes. I saw the Mukai earlier on in the week. But if you were with us yesterday, 1 P&P. Oh, look at that with the third new kit today. Only got 10. All right, there's your code. TOGP35. TOG. One of Terry Wogan's. TOG. $7.95. I haven't got those. Yeah, Botswana nuggets. Let me put that with that lovely silver rounds there that I told you would look great. Ooh, look at the size of the Botswana. Let's celebrate the colours. Wouldn't that look gorgeous with Mukai? Because you've got lots of oranges and golds and silvers and whites and the banding and the semi-translucency, and then there's opaqueness. It's like a gorgeous bit of jewellery ready to go. 550 carats. You see, that's all I do. I just restrand that and wear that and then make some other bits because I just think it's so beautiful. Don't need to do anything else. And there is a massive, look at the weird bit. Oh, they're like sunrises. Sunrises. That's beautiful. £14.45. God, let me just put that around the neck there, Tommy. See, I just wear this. I just make myself a little necklace there because of my gold top. That. How gorgeous is that Botswana? There you are, there's your necklace for £14.45. Please don't miss out though, I'm low in stock. Just about 30 or so, just over 30. If you're on the phone line, jot down those codes and make sure you don't miss out. Can't even remember the last time I saw the Princess Blue, the Sodalite, sodium-rich gemstone. Gorgeous, gorgeous patterns, ocean blues. Again, I'm thinking of the second new kit today, which is a wash with the splendour of the deep blue of aquamarine. This would be beautiful. Look at those. That is when you're in the back of the ship and you see all the froth rising, the flotsam and the waves crashing, isn't it? I love that. Do you love that, watching all that? Yeah. The spray, yeah. You look down at the deep ocean blue. But what you don't do is throw your big sapphire in there, do you? No. You do not. Was it a sapphire? What did she throw in there? Like
Heart of the ocean, wasn't it? Probably was a sapphire. Yeah. Don't do that.
A tanzanite? You don't throw that in the sea. The Hope Blue, or whatever, a big blue diamond, I think it was it?
Oh,
Daft
could have been,
woman.
yeah. Oh.
She'd gone a bit around the twist, didn't she, at that point?
Cuckoo. Completely.
It's such a lovely romantic film. I know. Sodalite. They're remaking it, aren't they, for the TV? I can't wait. Justin what's his fellows has rewritten the script, hasn't he? $8.95. $8.95. Chloe's not interested because Leonardo's not in it. DiCaprio fan over there. Let's do the carnelian gem chain because it is gorgeous, like DiCaprio. I don't really fancy him.
Nor do I. He's too short.
You're a tall lady. That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. We need some tall men. Okay, this is our carnelian silver chain. Beautiful. I'll be honest with you, short man, tall man, I'm not fussy. 9 inches of carnelian with the 925 sterling silver chain. I did show you this earlier because it's the colour pop. It's got a real, look at that for vivid saturation. That's like Seville oranges on a chain. I mean, it's a tangerine dream. It's just so darn beautiful. It's unreal. Do you know what I want to put it with? Third new. Oh, look at that vividness. Look at the perfection of those rounds on the close-up. I want to put it with those gorgeous turquoisey teals. Look at the glow. It's like we've had miniature oranges from Lilliput and we've dipped them in syrup. And then we've attached silver. They look like glacier little oranges. What are the kumquats? They look like glacier kumquats, don't they? Ooh, syrup kumquats on a chain. That's what they look like. Beautiful. It's that colour. Hannah's made some tasselage with hers.
I have. It is, yep.
Yep. There's a very good-looking lady there on the second page, don't you think? Huh? Not that one. That one at the top. There's a very good-looking one on that page. But look at that one on the top. Yeah. Huh? Look at that. Bonny face, huh? Huh? No, the reason I'm saying it was to show you the chains. To show you the chains. Our Hannah edits and organises all of this. So any ideas? All the chains there, the long list. $6.95. I'm just, because sometimes we read things and we look at things, but we don't pay any attention, do we? So we need to know that this is $6.95 and it's genuine gemstones on a silver chain and it's 9 inches. Great ideas for Mother's Day in our Hub magazine. Alrighty, the klaxon is clacking. It's spring frenzy. Spring frenzy. Spring fever. We're in a frenzy, we're having a fever. The temperature is rising. Temperature's rising. Da, 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 da. Oh, hello, look at these. Woo, big and beautiful. Do you know what I want to put with this? Do you know what I want to put with this? My early bird special. Look at those 3 beauties with this kit that I'm about to show you. Blush and Beauty. Wouldn't that look fantastic with it? You got that early bird special for a ridiculous $8.95. Just want to point that out again. So let's show you the Blushing Beauty. You have got green adventurine drilled nuggets, ranging from 7x2 to 14x5mm. You've got 540 carats of the multicoloured agate, beautiful irregular shapes in pinks, turquoises, greens. That almost looks like malachite, doesn't it, with the banding? And then you've got, look, I've never seen garnets so big. Oh my word, they are amazing. That's it for me, that's the strand for me. I would pay the price of this kit just for that garnet strand. 12mm garnets. Look at the size of them, they're amazing. I think they're the biggest I've ever seen, Chloe, or seen on the show. Look at that, I'd just make a garnet bracelet. 12mm, cracking 470 garnet. I'd put little gold ball spaces in between those. That is beautiful, the gem of friendship. Do you know what I put with that as well? My garnet silver chain coming up a bit later on. Oh, hello. Garnet gorgeousness all over it. Bring you that later. Oh my word, this is fantastic. My Blushing Beauty. We've got the silver in there, we've got the beading thread, we've got the elastic, we've got the gift bags. We've got colour. Great with the reason I picked up the early bird special was the purples in it and the greens and the mix of the agates going with the aventurines. Lovely. And again, if you want to put in that code on our website, QWGP92, it'll bring up the jewellery that was made with this, you see. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Aha. Now, have we got, no, we're limited. We're limited. That's all right, whenever, later's fine, Dee Dee. $27.95. That's why I meant I would pay that for the garnet. For 470 carats of garnet, I would pay that price. But you know what, today you're not even going to pay that for our Blushing Beauty jewellery kit. But it's a second time, so we've seen it. But, you know, ooh, I'm even happier now because of my garnet. $19.95. And that's not to diss my lovely aventurine or my lovely multicoloured agates. Let's hold those up to the neck. $19.95. How many pendants would we have? I know, look at all of those. Aren't they gorgeous? That's just one strand. Let's go with the garnet now, Chloe. Let's stay there, darling. Oh, a garnet necklace. Let's go now for my aventurine. Oh, big sizables. My goodness me, I can't believe that price slash. And you know what? With that price slash, actually, there is your $7.90, well, your $8.95. Your $8.95 for either the early bird special, that was actually $8.95, so you could have another 3 strands with the money you just saved, or when I launch it, because you've already seen the crazy prices on the carnelian and the amethyst, that's your £8, $8.95, towards, if you like, that beautiful garnet silver chain. Oh my word, unbelievable. So a great one for new jewellery makers. Spring Frenzy. That is, I sincerely would pay, oh, thank you, Dee Dee, you're wonderful. I would sincerely pay that for the garnet. Now, the other day, I was with you and I missed it because it happened last weekend, so we're 7 days later. So it was Thursday, we reintroduced the price slashes that we did on the pearls. And staggering, staggering. You have the lilac and the dusty pink, 6 strands of genuine pearls, and Hannah and I were talking earlier about bespoke pearl bracelets that we'd seen on a website that does lovely gift ideas, and the idea being, because they're bespoke, you know, you can put initials on there. But I thought you can do that with Jewellery Maker. Well, what the price per bracelet was, and for the sake of adding a toggle clasp and a letter, I think the letters that we do on our website, they're like £3 each or something ridiculous like that. Little charms, as Hannah said. These actually work out, each strand, so I'm giving you the heads up here, because if you remember the price, maybe you don't, maybe you missed it last weekend. You get 6 strands of genuine pearls plus your storage box, and they work out at £2.66 a strand. And each strand would make over 2 bracelets. Now, a special offer we had with these beautiful kits was $19.95. Original price $24.95. And even at $24.95, you're talking £4 a strand of a real pearl. Yes, the metallic coating is our addition, but it makes it fun. They're real genuine pearls, and you can still see, as you know, Hannah said earlier, the reflections. You can still see the luster. You can still see the beauty in the naturalness of the pearl. Great for the wedding jewellery. If you want to, you know, people ask you to make bespoke tiaras, or we saw some designs the other day where we saw the wedding jewellery, the tiara, we saw the fashionable cuff, and then we saw the original matinee or princess length traditional. So pearls can go in so many different directions. And these colours you do see in the weddings, don't you? The bridesmaids' dresses, the little girl, you make them little bridal favours and earrings or little stretchies, especially if you make your jewellery to sell as well, or just to enjoy. $15.95, because you've got 3 of each colour. You can make the earrings, the bracelet and the necklace. You can make the set. And for under £16, they're working at £2.60 odd each. And the quality, please don't think that price reflects poorly on the quality because it's a low price. Because those of you who bought our pearls before will already know that's where to get your pearls from. Don't be buying plastic, painted plastic that emulates pearls, when you can get real pearls that took years to grow. In these lovely, lovely feminine colours. Again, I'm going back to Mother's Day, and you get our Hub magazine, and there's great ideas in there for Mother's Day. It's great ideas for Mother's Day, and I'm just thinking you can make her a little bracelet. Dads, get the kids involved. Get them making the bracelet for Mummy. Get them this. Some of our stretchy elastic, and we're away. $15.95. Keep them occupied for hours. All right, darling. We can indeedy. Let me put all that back. I've got so much on my desk here because I'm so excited about what I've got to show you. All right, I'm thinking it's this. I'm hoping it's this because I've got a tag. We had a competition, did we? And this was named by one of our viewers, apparently. And I've not seen it before. Oh, it's our blue dot jasper. Is it? Because I only saw that the other day and I'd never seen it before. Looks like it. And look at those! Wowza, wowza! Oh, it looks like the blue dot jasper, doesn't it? It's Chinese jade. Is this the big one? Yeah. That's got to be the blue dot, though, isn't it? Well, there you go. Our beautiful midnight snow. What a great description. Loving it. So we've got the Chinese jade in the twisted ovals. That's our biquartzite. And we've got our agate snowstorm, midnight snowstorm. Hey, I can see why you called it that. Plus all the sterling silver. Can you see these large ovals of the biquartzite Chinese jade? How they are really scalloped. Can you see those scalloped edges? Yeah, can you see that now in the reflection? Beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous. Then all the sterling silver, you've got the monofilament, you've got the beading thread, you've got all the silver there. So it has been on air before, so if we put in that code VJNG86, it'll bring up the designs. Oh, do you know what? Just for the agate. I love that. They're big, 16 millimeters. $21.95 originally, but we're stepping into spring with a frenzy, with a fever. You know what to do, new jewellery makers. Free DVD, free booklet. We've had top tips from Hannah today. We'll be looking at more of her techniques, but we've got those included in our DVD and our booklet. Great hobby to introduce somebody to. I'm asking you today the way in which you're, to text in, the way in which you're using your jewellery making in other areas of life, you know, other than just jewellery. And one person, what did the lady say? Thank you. Yeah, well, no, the curtain tie back. But sun catchers. Yeah, curtain tie backs, candle makers. Let's do another beadie box. So keep texting in. We'll have read a few more of your ideas. Now this is perfect. I'm surprised there's any of this left, if I'm honest. Barbie bubblegum pink. 66 left. You're gonna have to be quick. Barbie, every pretty girl, every little girl, Barbie bubblegum pink, and then the traditional ice white pearls. Look at those. Look at those for your tiaras, your hair combs, your bridal jewelry. The reason I always talk about bridal jewelry is because they are associated with weddings, the gift of innocence, of faith, the beautiful true pearl, the dewdrops. Core. $24.95, nope. $19.95, no. You already have a big, fat, juicy hint what we're going to do with our last pearl box. And these pearls range from 6 to 8 millimeters. Plus your beadie box, yeah. Less than 60 remaining. So if you've got that jewellery to make, I mean, they're classic, but then those lovely Barbie pinks, bubblegum pink. There are other dolls, such as Cindy and what have you. Were you a Cindy or a Barbie girl? Well, you see, I see Cindy. I'm that old. Cindy was around. Cindy was around with a big head. Do you remember the big head Cindy? She always had a big head and the body was smaller. And then they made Cindy to look more like Barbie, didn't they? With the head that was more in proportion.
I had the big head Cindy.
I had the big head Cindy. Yeah.
I was always jealous of my cousin because she'd got the house. She'd got a great big doll's house that they all lived in. Hi, Ali.
What was that, darling? Soulmate. Here we go. Yes. We had a doll's house that was wooden, but it was so small and short no, none of our dolls could fit in it.
Oh.
It was like a homemade doll's house, but Polly Pocket wasn't around then, darling. So you just used to look at it and think, oh, can't fit anything in there anyway, but... oh, the doll, I just banged my knee laughing. Oh, the dollies are okay. Oh, bring back Cindy with the big head. I look at this. Yeah, chunky monkey. Do you know what I want to put with that? Guess everybody. The early bird special. Tell me it goes. If you got it, you'll have to watch the repeats if you didn't get it to see the codes. So look at that, how fantastic that early bird special looks with Soulmate. Oh, fantastic, absolutely. Sterling silver, the monofilament. Now you've got 400 carats of your green agate medium nuggets. They're 16 by 18. You've got 300 carats of your speckled agate rice beads and 850 carats of your 18mm moss agate rounds. Splendorific, aren't they? Monofilament beading thread, elastic, 2 pairs of silver shepherd hooks, 3 bolt ring clasps and knee jump rings, 10 sterling silver head pins, and 10 sterling silver crib beads. Whoa, hello. What was the stock level, babes? Sorry. Below 60. Got your silver there. 1,550 carats, 24.95 originally. Do you know what? The reason I did say it is because I thought that was the price you were going to, darling. Seriously, I thought that's cracking. What was it before? 19.95 is all we need to worry about. So jump on this. I've got 60 or so, so please, 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 less than 60. Look at those. They are monsters. They're so gorgeous. Alrighty. I talked about it all morning. I keep popping it in your eye line. Loads of you have been ringing up for it. I've got 2. We've got the garnet silver. I've got, oh, look at that lovely pink rose quartz. I've got the 10 and I've got the 8. We're doing the 10, honey. And then I've got to read out this fantastic use of, oh, this is brilliant. Your jewellery making in other areas. I love it. This is gorgeous. Let me just reach down for, where's my black mat gone?
Oh, I've got one.
Thank you, darling. We've not had this in stock for like forever. November last year, that's a long time to wait. Thank you, Hannah, my darling, thank you. Because I think they lasted about 3 days and they were gone forever. Look at the rainbow, beautiful colours. What can you see? Pink and blue and green and gold. Any of the girls here on the show, whether a guest designer on the sofa or a designer with me here, you know, that you always say they look so more beautiful in the flesh, and they sort of almost change colours. 1 minute you see blue, oh, and then green, oh, pink, oh, blue, oh, green. Oh my goodness me. What you can't afford to do is miss out on them because they're flying out the door, because November was the last time I saw these beauties, and when they're in your jewellery, they are amazing. Put those with my aquamarine, my second new kit. Put that with that lovely turquoise Chinese jade. Look at the clarity of these. It's not just the colours. Look at the, oh, can my voice get any higher? Oh my word, they're just that gorgeous. Like 30 have gone just while I'm having a chat. 40 have gone now. Oh my word, you've got to have great clarity in order to see that beautiful mysticism, that coating. They are absolutely flawless. They're so beautiful. There are people on the line buying 2. Add it to your web basket, but don't forget to check out, because it's 1p all weekend, but they'll only sit in that web basket for 60 minutes, gorgeous jewellery makers. So we don't want you missing out. They've gone with everything. 50 have gone. Quick as you can now. Buy 2, buy 3, because if Marjorie is off taking the kids down to football, she'll be saying, why didn't you get me one? You know I love my Mystic Quartz. Fred, has she just popped off down to the shops? Come on now, dial up for her, because 0800 644 655. Lee, nearly 100 gone. Who made that? Tracy Alexander, come on now. You want your Mystic White Quartz. Don't miss out. Dawn, where are you? The clarity, I've got the 10 and the 8, and 100 have gone. Beautiful, oh my goodness, let's just do it. Let's just, oh, we've got to have these. We've got to have these. $12.95. How could you miss out? Oh my goodness, with those pearls and those Barbie pink pearls, the bubblegum pink pearls and the white pearls. Oh, you never buy crystal again. Maybe you're making your sun catchers. Oh, they're too beautiful to hang from the ceiling. Round the wrist, draping, dropping, dazzling. Oh, the pearls that you had earlier. Oochie Makuchi, look at that. Oh, stop with the beautiful. I thought I removed it all. Sorry, Dee Dee. Do you know what? Can't take me anywhere. They despair of me here. Limited. I'm getting limited. Stay on the line, you beautiful jewellery makers. Oh, goodness. If you're on the line, I'm hoping you'll be successful because you're there in the live show. I'm not so sure about watching on the repeat, but it's always worth a call. The 8mm is coming up, so it's exactly the same, but in the 8mm. It's always worth a call because sometimes people don't check out or forget. Now, I was asking earlier, text me in about, or email, I don't mind, the way in which you use your jewellery making in other ways of jewellery, other than jewellery, sorry. And this is from Tracy. She says, I got the Gizmo DVD. We do 2 DVDs, Gizmo 1, Gizmo 2. Edition 1, Edition 2. All right. And Cherry was experimenting with the Gizmo work when she was with me on Thursday, and I think you saw one of her designs which included that. These are $4.95. And Fee, I have got the Gizmo DVD, and I made the wire flowers, but with a bit of artistic license, have made these. This is inspired, Tracy Alexander. Let me just, I don't want to give everybody your email out because that's private, but look at this. What a great idea for Mother's Day, the flower pots. Fifi flower pots. Isn't that brilliant? How colourful. You imagine that on your desk at work. How much fun is that? Or are you like my sister? You only have to look at a plant and you kill it. So this you could keep. This would stay forever true. You could just do the car. I think that is inspired. Tracy Alexander, you are a genius. I'm loving your ideas today of your jewellery making used in other areas of work other than you know, making jewellery. Have we got a text as well? This is Cindy in Suffolk. I've not got a big head. Lot of love, Cindy from Ipswich. I just put that to some kind of context because we were talking about Cindy dolls and Barbie dolls. And I said I had a Cindy with a big head. Does anybody else have a Cindy with a big head? Well, Cindy and Soph, you have not got a big head, darling. You're beautiful. Alrighty. We've got the most amazing aquamarine kit coming up. But the bad news is I'm already limited even before I start. You don't want to miss it because for the aqua babies amongst you, it is fabulous. Right up after this.
Add to your collection with our Beading Projects Edition 2 DVD, full of handy hints and tips for all levels. Join our guest designer Linda as she takes you through her step-by-step instructions for 6 different projects where you will learn a variety of skills and techniques. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just $15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed Jewellery Maker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Shop with us on Friday, Saturday and Sunday and you'll pay one delivery charge of just £4.95.
known as the gem of the sea. Its beautiful blue hues represents the stunning colours of the ocean. It's a member of the beryl family and is closely related to emeralds and morganites. Brazil has been a major supplier for aquamarine. Nowadays we find some beautiful pieces from Zambia, Nigeria, Madagascar and Mozambique.
Marina, aquamarina. That's what we've got now for you. It's called fortune cookies. No idea. No idea. Hannah?
I don't know.
Alrighty. I'd have called it aquamarina. I'd have called it Voyage on the High Seas. Or Voyager. Now Voyager. That's a great film. What a brilliant film. This is beautiful. Aquamarine. Not just one. Not just two. Yep. 3. Excuse me, my big mug of tea. 3 beautiful strands of aquamarine. Did I say 3? But there's 4 strands there, Fee. There is. There is the black agate faceted rounds. Let's take you through all of their gorgeousness. It literally suits every complexion. Beautiful, fresh waterfall blues. And you can see all the different colour tones. Now, these are the rondelles. They're going already. 9x7, 260 carats. I think one of our 4 mil strands on the web is £8 minimum. 10 pounds minimum. So for our 3 strands here, we should be, you know, and look at this. This is an even bigger carat weight. So it would be at least 15, 16, 17 by Jewellery Maker prices. And I'm doing a guesstimate here. So, I mean, it's going like hotcakes already. We've got the multicoloured, we've got the other aquamarine. They're almost like nuggets, I guess, is the best one. Grey aquamarine to blue aquamarine nuggets. These are 310 carats. Then I've got the faceted squares at 1.5 centimetres, 300 carats. 3 aquamarine strands. Oh, my word, you're having a giraffe. And then I've got 80 carats of 6mm black agate. Oh, my word, it is sensational. The light blue of the beautiful gem of trust, of harmony, of friendship. Aquamarine is a gem of good feelings. I mean, when you look at this wonderful, the mare meaning the sea and the aqua meaning blue, what could be better than than wearing aquamarine that symbolises joy and wealth into the bargain? It's also supposed to be the ideal gem for loving and married couples. There you go. I'm sure she'd love it. Even more if you wanted to buy her this, quite frankly, fellas. Well, great one for Mother's Day again. Gorgeous. Have you ever seen such aquamarine? I'm just going to tot up. 570. 870 carats of aquamarine. Then we've got all the silver. Then we've got the beading thread, the elastic, the monofilament. I'm already started with double figures. This is the big drawback on this fantastic Fortune Cookies kit. Our beautiful, divine, eternal aquamarine. You know, the colour of the sky, the colour of water, you know, with its life-giving force. You know, it's a gem that enthuses sympathy and trust and harmony and friendship and good feeling. So if you like that bestowing nature of the metaphysical side of your gems, then it's a great one to inspire designers and creativity. Look at these artistic cuts, the lovely rondelles, the faceted squares, the beautiful nuggets, and there's darkness in the nuggets, which ties in so beautifully with the agate. Because you do get those breath fresh blues, those sky blues, those water blues, almost like looking through the river, and then you see the sandy pebbles underneath as well. You get those little golds in there as well. Oh, sure, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'll tell you what you could put with this. Tell you what would look beautiful with this. Did you get it? That mystic ice white quartz. Oh, my goodness me. I'm set myself over the edge. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I think that's all been allocated now in the live show. Stay watching for the 8mm and be quick. Be quick. Goodness me, how beautiful. But I'm starting with double figures. I've never seen so much aquamarine in a kit. We've had recently our lovely individual strands, but I've never seen so much in a kit. I rarely get to see it in a kit, actually. And for the March babies, this is your kit. This is what I decided I should do on my birthday. Get this kit, stay at home, make jewellery. I'm looking for ideas what to do. Are you ready? You're already there. You were born ready. You're on that free phone number. You're on the website, but don't forget it only stays in your basket for 60 minutes. Beautiful webbies. Has to reflect that 870 carats of aquamarine. That is a cracking price, $37.95 plus your agate. I mean, you've got to put it in some perspective. If you're selling aquamarine jewellery, if you're making a pair of rondelle aquamarine and agate earrings, if you're making an aquamarine bracelet, maybe they're getting married in March. Maybe it is that Mother's Day present. Maybe she's a March baby like me. Half the stock's nearly been allocated, so please, 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 if you're watching and hesitant or deliberating, please don't, whatever you do, dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You've got to jump on this now because you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee, and I've only got double figures, beautiful jewellery makers. I've only got double figures. I'm sorry about that, but it's the aquamarine, isn't it? It's the aquamarine. It's trying to strive to get that much beautiful aquamarine and quality into one kit. I've never seen a kit quite like it, quite frankly. I'm going to have a glug of tea and go see Hannah. Hannah, it is selling like hotcakes. Is there any surprise there?
Not really. It's aquamarine, isn't it? Where else can you get that at this kind of price? It's ridiculous.
Exactly. And to be able to, if I move this so we can see your beautiful jewellery, look at this. Your design here really displays the shapes in the kit, I think. I mean, that's my personal opinion. And you've done these lovely little...
yeah, but well, basically, the reason for that is because I started one necklace, and as I quite often do, I got fed up with the idea and changed my mind halfway through.
That's the beauty of jewellery making.
So these three at the bottom here, they were kind of like a chain, so interlocking,
yeah,
but three in a row, and they're basically you just take how many have I used per? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's either 9 or 10 gemstones on a piece of elastic. Just tied them in an overhand knot, so it's an individual circle. Put a piece of clear nail polish or glue on the knot, and then made the next one. But before I closed it, I just interlocked it, like that. So
beautiful.
But then just turned the end two up on themselves and made more of a feature. And then I went into this kind of sideways weave using the rondelles.
Is that fab?
Just because I thought it kind of mimicked the shape almost.
Oh, it's just beautiful. And I love these necklaces because it's that waterfall look, isn't it? And,
yeah.
This necklace again, a double bib there. You've just attached the second.
Yeah, that's just two.
Was it two? Was it two,
wires.
darling? You separated.
Yep, 2 wires. Very, very simple design. Just threaded on and then joined through where it would sort of hit your collarbone, really.
Yeah, so it's not too lumpy around the back of the neck.
Yeah, so it's not too bulky. Very simple. But I think maybe the fortune cookie name came from the other colours that you come through there.
The cookie dough colours.
There are some sort of. Well, I don't know if you call it, if it's cookie dough or what it is, but kind of browns and beiges in there as well. But it's just a nice contrast against the blues and the greens. So
reminded me of just kind of like the little pebbles you see, and you know, at the side of the river or the water as the river meets the sea, or
yeah, definitely. So
those black agates, lovely because they punctuate the lovely again, so you can see the shapes and the different, some lovely tones of the blue in there, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a nice mixture.
You picked out certain golden ones just to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, I wanted to try and sort of like make it stand out a bit. But it's one of those gemstones, again, the more you look at it, the more colours you see.
Beautiful. And then the earrings, amazing. We made all of this because they're so big. You know, the gem intense. Lovely.
I was kind of naughty because with this kit, I was asked to make a gem-heavy feature necklace or set.
But they're all very gem intense.
But actually, I've ended up, I've got 2 gem-heavy necklaces very easily out of the kit.
Just shows you how much is in there.
So it goes a very long way, and you know it's aquamarine. So
it's aquamarine. See, these are These are beautiful. These are Fifi earrings. These are. Look at that. Now, honey, what are you going to show us, Hannah? I know we discussed this earlier. I've forgotten.
Yeah, I was just going to do this the weave with the rondelles, just to show that you can use them in a different kind of
manner. There we go. If I give you the profile. Oh, I see. So you've done the weave and then gone straight through the.
Yes. Just gone straight through.
So you get that flatness, and then you get that.
And then it carries on. So it's a bit of texture to it as well.
Wonderful.
But I'm just thinking.
Wonderful.
I just want to quickly make a stopper bead there.
All the beautifulness in there.
Bear with me a second.
Just suits all complexions. That's the beauty of aquamarine, I think. With your tan, whether you're light, fair, dark. I just think aquamarine is just
goes with
so complementary. Yeah.
Okay.
Okie dokes.
So it's very, very simple. You need 2 strands of wire, and you thread on one of your rondelle beads. Can't get hold of the end of the wire. There we go. And you, a bit like we did earlier, you just cross the wires over inside the gemstone. So left to right, right to left, like that. Can you see? And then pull it tight. Like so, but you don't want to pull it too tight because you want the wire to be there to show the pattern. And then
okay. And then I think I'd probably make that mistake and shove it down and then...
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do it. Depends on how rigid you want the necklace to be.
Yeah.
So the tighter you pack it, the more solid the necklace will be. So then you just repeat the process and just keep going. And follow it up like that. And they will have a tendency to try and bunch together because they want to... Naturally, they want to sit together like that. So what we're doing is we're turning them around and forcing them to sit like that.
Yes.
So that's all the differences. So it's just you just repeat the process. Very, very simple. The tension's quite important. So I wouldn't try and do this in a hurry because you just want to make sure that everything looks comfortable. It's all got to have the same kind of tension all the way down, so you have to keep fiddling with it as you go, and you just repeat the process. So very, very easy, very, very simple.
Beautiful.
And then what I've done on the necklace is like when I get to a certain point where I wanted to add another gemstone in, I've just threaded both wires straight through, and then start again. Very, very simple. You separate the wires and start again.
It's really simple, just a twist, and it is just twisting them to show the other
It really is. It just shows the other side of the gemstone to what you would normally expect a rondelle to do, and I think it's quite pretty.
Gorgeous. Nice. Thank you very much. Well, it's flying out, Hannah. So I know you're carrying on with Fifi's birthday present.
Yeah, I'm doing yours.
The challenge today. I know, she's so cheeky. So cheeky.
That's all right.
Right, I'll see you in a second.
All right. Okay.
Right, okay. We've only got a limited availability of this lovely, lovely aquamarine. Low stock. It's proving very popular. We'll get Hannah's designs uploaded on the website so you can be inspired further, but we know over 50% of the stock's been allocated. Like I said, I've been very truthful when I say I've never seen so much aquamarine in a kit. And all those other strands that we had a couple of weeks ago, you know, pre-March, they literally sold out. They literally flew out, proving very, very popular. So it's an incredible, incredible carat weight, over 800 carats of aquamarine. Birthdays for March babies, Mother's Day, maybe you know you're a bride getting married, you're born in March, or maybe a baby's just been born, or you know they're due in the next few weeks. I mean, we can all know they're sometimes overdue, but you know, with 2 weeks or whatever each way. But $37.95, it's a bargain. Gorgeous. Please don't miss out. Get it home with that. I'm only starting with double figures and that 30-day money-back guarantee. I want you to see that beauty for yourself. All right, let's look at I can't speak. Let's look at your designs this week in the Wall of Fame. This is perfect because we had those price lashes on the pearl boxes earlier, didn't we? Isn't that lovely? All this.
That's really intricate, actually.
It's beautiful. Just
There's
talking
a lot of
about.
thought gone into that.
Yeah, interlocking the aquamarine there. This is from Diane Warren, and it's freshwater pearls. She says it's her favourite gemstone. I'm on the sofa at the moment with a poorly knee, so I have lots of time to sit and make my jewellery, so it's not so bad as it is. Diane, we hope the knee gets better, and we love your design. You're number 349. Funny enough, when I did my glam jam the other day, my competition on Thursday, I was asking people if I could fill the jam jar with the gem of your choice, what would be your favourite? And pearls came out top.
Oh, right.
Pearls came out top.
That's good to know. Okay, so this is number 352. And it says, this is one of my favourite creations. It's made with 20mm agate rounds, smoky quartz bicones and small faceted agate rounds, all from JM. I hope you like it too. I'm quite addicted to JM. I have to restrict my watching the show because when I do, I always buy something. I'm booked in on the silver clay for this silver clay course for this month. I'm really excited and have been wanting to try out working with silver clay for ages. Didn't want to start without having some idea of what to do.
Good idea.
That's brilliant. And actually, we've had other people on courses who've said exactly that they've been frightened to open the packet in case they get it wrong.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Natalia's brilliant at explaining.
Well,
it
the
all.
only reason I did it is because I was standing next to Natalia and saw all the,
Oh, well, that's
you know,
you're safe
Gabrielle.
when you're near her.
Exactly, you're in capable hands.
So,
Make sure you come say hello to us, Gabrielle, when you're in
Yes,
doing your clay
Gabby.
workshop. This is number 350, and it is from Jill Elliott, using Jasper ovals and carnelian rectangles, which she bought a few months ago from JM. And she says, but until now, she never found the right gemstone to go with them. She says, I think the copper-coloured pearls bring everything together. And I love wearing this set. I watch the show every day, but unfortunately can't afford to buy many gemstones, although that doesn't stop me enjoying the show. Well, good luck, and let's hope you can win some prize money so that you can buy some more.
Okay, this is number 351. It says this. It simply says, "This is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. A heart stretchy made with you with your Imperial Jasper showed a while ago. Really, really easy, but very, very effective.
Fabulous. Okay, so how do you
Lovely.
enter our Wall of Fame? Well, we're going to show you now.
I should say
sorry, darling.
that's Jeanette from Medics. I nearly
Jeanette.
forgot. Sorry.
That's all right, Jeanette, good luck. We'll let you know now how to enter our Wall of Fame. And also, if you want to know more about one of the workshops, I mean, we've got them listed all in the back of our Hub magazine, which you get.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
let's tell you more about the silver clay one while we're talking about it.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Always wanted to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Want to come down to the studios and be a guest on our Sunday show? Well, if you want to apply, simply send your application to sundayshow@jewellerymaker.com. We will add you to the waiting list and a member of our team will contact you as soon as there is an available date. We appreciate your patience and hope to meet you soon. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
I think it's time to launch the third of my beautiful silver chains. And actually, I adore this. When you've got that aquamarine, those beautiful sky blues, you think about what else is in the sky. Well, that's what nature's emulating. The beautiful sun and the citrine happiness. So when you give someone citrine, you're actually bestowing upon the wearer, hopefully a lifetime and a wealth of happiness and joy. And I think that's a beautiful bit of symbolism for November's birthstone. It's odd, isn't it, how one of the sunniest gems is in November. I think they must be thinking of the autumn, bright sky, because you'd think it would be July or August, the summer months, but it's associated with the November month, probably when we need that bit of imbuement of warmth and sunshine in our lives. And just look at that quality. You can physically see the silver pin going through the gemstones there, because they're already connected by that silver chain link, as it were. You've got those beautiful glacial baubles of they look like honey drops, don't they? It's a real pretty honey colour. And there's a fabulous, fabulous, flawless clarity. I mean, to my eye, we're really climbing in on those gemstones there on the length of 8.5-inch chain. And you can see the extent of the clarity of that beautiful citrine, that iron-rich quartz. It looks beautiful, I think, as well. I've got a kit coming up with some golden obsidian, or, you know, the Botswana. And I do say the Botswana because of the warmth of the yellows and the golds and the silvers in there. Beautiful, beautiful with your aquamarine. So again, if you just had that on the bracelet, and you could have a few little, if you were lucky enough to get those mystic white quartzes, having those hanging from it, because it's enough for a bracelet there. So pretty with our third kit of the day, because I've got the smoky quartz, you see, and that lovely turquoise teal green jade you can see on the bracelet. So a beautiful length of chain. Maybe you're going to get those initials, like we said. You know, we think March, we think St. David's Day, the 1st of March, there when I was with you on Thursday. You think daffodils. All the pretty flowers are coming through, aren't they? The snowdrops and the daffs and these gorgeous honey golds. It's so much lighter now in the morning, isn't it? It's beautiful. Well, yeah, the big bumbles. A bit early for the bumbles, isn't it? Did you? Do you think it was a bit confused? It's a bit out a bit early. Gorgeous. But it's just because the weather's been so... The last 2 days have been beautiful, haven't they? Gorgeous. And just look at that. Sunshine in a gem. It's essentially it. Now, you've seen the incredible savings that we've done on the amethyst and the carnelian. And we're going to do the same for this incredible quality citrine on the silver bracelet. I mean, if it wasn't of such a calibre, we wouldn't see such great clarity, would we? And gems are natural. They're naturally prone to inclusion. So that's not even a criticism when you get the big nuggets and you see there's little inclusions. But these are just sunshine balls. And it's not like bright, bright yellow. It's just a gentle honey blonde gold, which is why I thought with the gentility and fragility of the colour, and I'm not talking about the gem hardness, I'm talking about the colour, the gentle fragility of those lovely blues in the aquamarine and the lovely soft greys and golds in the Botswana. That's why I just think this is such a complimentary gem. Beautiful if you wanted to put that with the pre-nights. Do you remember the apple pre-nights earlier? Well, essentially a citrine silver bracelet is what we're looking at. It's just the length of chain, but that's exactly what it could translate into. And some earrings, yeah, absolutely. Show me where else we get a citrine silver bracelet for £6.95, because we can keep it simple. We don't have to go all fancy on us, do we? We can keep it really simple and just, you know, simply make the bracelet, or we can use some dangles. Have a little shop around, because actually it's interesting. The amethyst and the citrine is something you would see elsewhere on the high street. That incredible pre-night. I just, you know, I'd have that. And then, do you remember the pre-night? I've got it here to hand. Let me just show you so you don't have to remember. But just a few of those little drops of pre-night in between. Just one or two every now and again, every 4 or 5 citrines. Just, what a beauty. And the pastel shades for Easter. That would look gorgeous. And essentially for your silver chain, you've got all of those gems attached as well. Fabulous. Now, I've got my eye on this kit. Oh my goodness me. Do you know why? And I was only lamenting the other day how I rarely see golden obsidian on the show. Talk about seeing it now in this strand. Oh, 330 carats. This is called Oh So Cute. And I've not seen the kit before. It has aired before once. So for me, I think it was Monday, Tuesday. Oh, look at the shimmer of gold to sparkle. You beautiful golden obsidian, you. Look at those woo! The alchemy, the magic, the fibrous inclusions, creating a spangly sheen of gold against black. Oof. So, it doesn't matter where, they just move them in the light. It's like the schiller on your labradorite, isn't it? Gold and obsidian, it looks black, and then you see, almost looks like, when you see, if you ever brushed velvet, in one way it can look this, and then another way it can look like another colour. It looks like brushed velvet. Or golden suede. You know how you can get the dark and the light on your suede. 330 carats of absolute gorgeous, every single agate. Oh, obsidian there, beautifully faceted, all sort of different angularity, irregular, but it's really making that surface area of luster, of shiller, of light play. It's really bringing that. You've just got to move it into the light because it's, you know, the studio lights here are all over the place. So just see it on every single one. Beautiful. Oh, caramel gold on a surface of black. And then we've got 40 carats of the obsidian plain rounds. So they're just simply round, 4mm. Still see the gold shiller, but it's not quite as prominent, but it's definitely. And then 190 carats of 8mm agate. Yeah. With golds, and not dissimilar to your Botswanas, but less of the banding, as it were. Beautiful. So there are 3 strands of a cute jewellery kit. Now you get the silver as well, all the fundamentals of the silver. All the fundamentals of your silver. Crimp beads, head pins, shepherd hooks, bolt ring clasps. Now we're already on low stock because I think Monday, Tuesday when it aired, very popular. And I saw one kit the other day with I think there were like 4 or 6mm obsidians, and I was just going, oh, please, please, we need more. It's so beautiful. But anything, any gem with that rare shiller, that with such a prominent shiller, is a beautiful rarity. You've got to be careful when you cut it. So those fibrous inclusions can be standing on end. Oh, it's like mink. $27.95. Again, I'd pay that just for that obsidian. But we've got the silver, we've got the monofilament, we've got the large and small gift bag, we've got the beading thread. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely good. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Alrighty. Now we've had what? Oh, I almost don't want to put that down. It's so beautiful. These. Now, I've seen the carnelian high-end strand before, but I will differentiate because these drops are flatter. So I really want to say that the pre-night drops were more bulbous. These are slightly flatter, if that makes sense. And you'll see it now on the camera angle. Look at that for colour. You know, we were talking earlier. The colour of the saturation. Beautiful. Just 2 of those. And then finished off with that faceted, frosted black onyx that Hannah's working with today in the challenge. Just one of those on the top. They look like flames leaping out at you, don't they? Beautiful, graduated to the end. In fact, don't they look tremendous with that colour of the third day? Don't they look absolutely incredible with the Chinese jade in that third kit? Amazing colour, isn't it? And we saw a design with Sheila on Thursday, and she'd used, I think it was like red agate, because this is the carnelian, but she'd used the drops to great effect in a really full necklace. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And because they're drilled at the top, you can literally display them as cascading drops. Look at the vividness. You know, we were talking about gamut levels and vividness and purity of colour. Look at those. How searing hot is the intensity of the carnelian. 120 carats, the flame orange red. I mean, were it tangible, you know, you could almost touch them and expect to burn your fingers. They're that searing hot in colour. Real Mediterranean sky, real vivid orange bordering on the red. Beautiful, beautiful sparkle on the luster of the cut. Those drop cuts. So, so pretty. And again, you see that light flooding through it, so you get the different tonality in each gem. Some you see the banding, which again just adds to the beauty, I think. Get the light behind it. I'm only starting with, what was that, honey? Double figures, there you go. So I haven't got 100, I've started with double figures to start with, just so you know. Now my beautiful pre-nights came in at a cracking $39.95. So it is a high-end strand. It is one to perhaps share, perhaps with another jewellery maker. It is one to consider when you're setting your price points for your jewellery making, because you've got such an incredible quality of carnelian. And I think the other strand we had How long ago was that, darling? It was a while ago. I did it. $37.95. I think there's a few in stock. I would say these are flatter. And that was an amazing $37.95. Well, this is just gonna, if you love it and you just think, actually, Fee, I'd love to participate, but that was a little bit beyond my price point, then this is not gonna be. This is just gonna blow your socks off. I know, $24.95. All of that quality, all of that richness, and we're at $24.95. It's amazing, isn't it? You've got to have at least, I mean, again, a fee guesstimate 50 on the strand. It is a fee guesstimate, but because they flippy flop, they look, you know, they're so nestled together there beautifully. Just look at that quality. That's working out. I mean, if I'm going to do a pair of earrings, that's because you know I'm obsessed with earrings. That's 50p. And the faceting and the workmanship, the quality. I'm very tempted to get that with my beautiful carnelian silver bracelet and just have a few of those dropping down. Working out 50p each, if there is about 50 there on the strand. $24.95 for our high-end, surely one of the most affordable high-end strands we've ever had. Beautiful. Limited though, but only starting with the double figures, as you know. Gorgeous. Shall I show you with that chain? Because, you know, you look at the chain even with £7 and look at the difference. So, you know, you'll get an awful lot for very little, $24.95. Look at the amount you're getting. You could just have a few drops off that chain, couldn't you? Incredible price point. Hello there, hello there. Klaxon, another special offer, is it? Wonderful. Oh, okay. Do you know what I want to put with this? The early bird special. Why do I say that? Well, see what you think when you look at it. See what you think. Can't bring you the code, but watch it on the repeat. Have a little look. This is called Urban Living. So, you see? Wouldn't that look great with the early bird special? Yeah, not off. Look fantastic with those early bird special. Alrighty, Urban Living. Yes, I have seen this before. Look at these. We've got my Jasper, my Mash and Jade, my Hearts, the Jasper. There, look at those. Beautiful turquoise. And again, third new kit today. Got the monofilament, the beading thread, the elastic, and all your silver. Now we'll get some measurements and 650 carats of our aventurine. The Jasper Puffy Hearts, 245 carats, and then your Chinese Jade 8mm speckled moss green gemstones, plus your silver, plus your monofilament and elastic and beading thread and gift bags. All the fundamentals of the silver there, and tried and tested. I've seen this kit before, but not at the price we're going to give you today, okay? So, and I loved it because I remember the big green aventurines. New Jewellery Makers, you see, this kit has the silver, has the beading materials, so you can adopt techniques that Hannah has shown us today. You get the DVD, you get the booklet to get you started. Green is my DD's favourite colour, so, you know, if that's your favourite colour, this is one to jump on because of all those 3 strands. And that early bird special looks so fantastic with it. Now, it's not been that long released. And opening price for it was $27.95 because we've got 650 carats of those 18mm aventurines. So let's forget $27.95. Do you know what you can forget today? $21.95. Spring frenzy. Let's leap into action. Let's get more New Jewellery Makers involved. $17.95. I mean, that price point, again, I would pay just for the green aventurine. You see, that's a massive drop. If you go from the original price of the launch of $27.95, there is £10. That pays more than pays for my early bird special. I can put that towards my second strand of the Mystic White Quartz. I can put it towards the strand of the lovely carnelian silver chain. I can put it towards my postage and packaging, which I only pay once, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you bought with Jenny yesterday, or if you're watching the Late Show tonight, and you're with me on the Sunday sofa tomorrow, 1p the whole weekend. The whole weekend, so you don't pay $4.95 again. Just remember to check out your basket in the next 60 minutes. Hello there. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Stock is dwindling fast. $27.95 I launched this at. Crazy, because that was a great, I'm just looking at those beautiful, these are genuine gemstones, genuine sterling silver findings, and a genuine bargain. It's not often we have those kits unless, you know, it is a little bit of a frenzy, a little bit of a clearance. So for under £18, I've got regulars there just adding to their store. So much on the show to integrate this with. Great with that early bird special. Shall I launch my second Fifi special? All I can say is now I'm going to give you time to get to the phone, get the card ready, get the glasses ready, get the pen ready. It was gone in the live show. Do check on the repeats in case there's any available of the 10mm. But I'm about to bring you the 8mm Mystic Quartz. Sorry, Hannah, you and I have missed out. This is what happens, isn't it? We haven't seen it since November.
No.
And the live show is sold out, so we can't even get off our stool.
Can't even get to the call centre.
No. We simply can't. We've missed out. Make sure it's not you saying those words, okay? The 8mm now. We need more. We need thousands of these. Never mind hundreds. They all went. Anything we keep ordering keeps going because you love it. November. I've waited 3 months, and in about 3 minutes, the entire stock of the 10mm went. Oh, some days you just wish you were at home, quite frankly. Dialing that number, taking part. It's your chance now. If you know she's working, and she'll be livid later, unless you get her one. Get two. You know she's going to give you the money back. Everybody says, anybody that appears on the show, I've got so much paint on my hands, I'm so sorry. Dear, oh dear, I really must check closely next time I'm on air. What was I saying? I've lost the plot. What was I talking about, Hannah?
That if they don't buy something, that they know that because she's working, she's going to come home and be gutted that they've missed it.
And she'll be livid, so you might as well get her one now and save the aggro. She's the only one who does listen to me. Nobody else does. Oh, 50 have gone already. In under 60 seconds, 50 gone. That's not even one a second. Actually, it's almost one a second, isn't it? There's one going every second. Good, yeah, I know. It's quicker than one born every minute, isn't it? Goodness me, 70 gone. Oh, Hannah, we're just going to have to lament. We're just going to have to lament, gorgeous. You and I, sorry, love. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. I want to keep it. I love it. I want to have it, love it, adore it. It's beautiful. Love it in the jewellery. Oh my goodness, things just keep getting better and better. That is beautiful. $9.95. Bit of 100 have gone. Bit of a queue on the phone line, but you know what? It's a free phone number. A minute you're waiting at the moment on average. Stay there with us. Everybody says how beautiful. Please, 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 you beautiful web buyers, remember to check out your basket, because I'm only worried about the disappointment you'll have when in 60 minutes time when you get, I don't know, distracted by Columbo on the TV or something and you don't check out and then you've lost it. So all our lovely, lovely buyers on the repeat can take advantage. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. First come, first serve. Get two, get three. You know she'll only be livid later on when she gets back and you didn't get her some. Double figures. $9.95. Beautiful. Oh, I just love it. Always catches my eye when I see it in jewellery. They can just dangle and they're beautiful. They can just sit there forever. They're beautiful. Do you know what that would look pretty with? Just little individuals on a head pin from my beautiful silver rose quartz chain, and then maybe the odd little silvery grey of a bit of Botswana in between. Oh, or do you know what? What else would look beautiful with that? Do you remember earlier? The lovely citrine. Oh, because the mystic. Look how it brings up the goals. Ooh. Yeah, it does. It seems to be imbued with the colour whatever it's next to. Oh, let's do the rose quartz silver chain. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. And then my last one is the garnet. That is beautiful. I don't know when that's coming up, but that is beautiful, Karen. Caramel chocolate. Caramel goodness. Do you know what looked nice in that? The citrine silver chain we've just shown, that we launched earlier. Oh, Fifi likes that. Rose quartz. Now, I put this earlier with Hannah's challenge, and she's got the carnelian, but we thought this would look lovely with the Botswana. The mystic quartz, so pretty. That is a rose quartz. Again, you've seen my other chains today. They feature in our new launch of the Hub magazine. 8 inches of rose quartz sterling silver. Now, actually, in a bit, we'll actually speak to Hannah and see how she's utilised it. She's created a bit of tassel, a bit of length in today's... Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, and some earrings as well. Beautiful. Top quality gems in the silver chain. So we've already attached the gemstones to the chain. Do you know what will look pretty from there as well? Do you remember the Barbie pink pearls and then the white pearl? You could just have a couple of those just dangling. So pretty. Rose quartz, gentle candy floss pink, isn't it? Yeah. It's not bubblegum pink, it's candy floss pink. And sometimes you almost see the little wispy I haven't had candy floss for years. You had it on bonfire night. Surely you've got to go to the fair to have candy floss.
Yeah, makes me think of the Runaway Fair.
Yeah. Hey, you and the Dodgems.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. For me, it was the waltzers.
Oh, yeah. Scream if you want to go faster.
Yeah. Goodness me. Oh, you can't beat a fun fair. 8 inches. Oh, okay, so it's just only slightly shorter than the other ones. Still. What on earth? She says the last time I went to a fun fair, she was thrown off a ride. Oh, what do you mean? I thought you were misbehaving. You were chucked off for being naughty. You were flung off. I don't think I'll tell that story. It's a bit grim. Rose. Let's just move back to the rose quartz. We'll never go to a fun fair again. Beautiful. Well, it's the 4th of our gorgeous, and look how gentle that is against the skin tone. Beautiful and feminine. It's the closest we can come to those, if you like, those morganite pinks, those kunzite pinks, those expensive gemstones, but great affordability in our pretty, pretty rose quartz, the rose pink gemstone. We know the crack, Karen. Let's do it. $6.95. This is why I said, you know, get all the chains today. Get the amethyst, get the carnelian, get the lemon. I've got the garnet to finish up with. The citrine, yeah, the lemony gold honey citrine. $6.95. It is basically a silver bracelet with rose quartz gems attached, ready to rock and roll. But Hannah has used it as tassels, as length on some drop earrings. We were saying the other day, you know, how much chain is being used in designs right now, in the faux designs on the high street, in fashionable designs, you know, to create length, to create an extra layer. I think it was cherry and a bib necklace. So we're seeing a lot, but the beauty about this chain is you've got the gems already attached, quality gemstones. Oh my goodness me, this is gorgeous. You know you love the gentleness of the rose. I mean, it's lovely for, I was just thinking earlier, wasn't I? I was saying out loud there last week, I'm going to make a little bracelet for a little girl and get the letters of her name. This would be so pretty because the gems are already there. So you could just attach the name charms and bolt ring clasp and I'm away. In fact, I might just do that because I think that's an even prettier idea. And I love the pastel pink because it makes me think of Easter. I've seen her at Easter. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Caramel chocolate. What are you beavering about? What was that advert? She used to sit under the tree, the bunny rabbit. Yeah, the caramel advert.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what her cat...
Why are you beavering around? What she used to say? Why are you beavering around? What are you hurrying about? Or something she used to say.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what it reminds me of. Let's take it off. We're calling it peach, but it's actually golden blonde, honeysuckle blonde. I see honeysuckle blonde, do you? The shell rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the beauty is I've got the large 22mm and the smallest 6mm in that one strand. So honeysuckle blonde shell pearl strand. Then we've got 30 carats of our multi-gem quartz in the little 4mm rounds. And there's white quartz, the yellow biquartzite there, the rose quartz, and the green aventurine actually in that strand. Then I've got beautiful 100 carats of citrine. Oh, forgive me, I'm just going to go back to that multi-gem strand again. So there's my beautiful faceted citrine, 100 carats, because actually in this strand there's more than just what I mentioned. There's aventurine, smoky quartz, black rutilated quartz, red aventurine, rose quartz, yellow biquartzite, rainbow obsidian, and white quartz. So that's that strand there, the 4mm. Sorry, the list was so long, I cut a few off, I do apologise. Isn't that beautiful? What a collection in one strand. My goodness, there's a gem collector's dream in that one strand. Look at those butterscotch tones, sparkle. So we've got already 3 very different characters here in terms of, you know, their visual optical properties. And then the tiger's eye, 7x8 to 50x30mm, 230 carats of droplet goodness. 4 strands in our peach caramel. I'd call it chocolatey goodness. Oh, then silver, monofilament, beading thread, elastic, gift bags. Beautiful. You get 3 of your bolt ring clasps with your jump rings, 10 of your silver ball head pins, 2 pairs of your shepherd hooks, and 10 sterling silver crimp beads. All in the kit. The fundamentals of a jewellery making kit. Then you get the fundamentals of your beading materials. 50 metres of the beading thread, 6 metres the clear elastic, and 150 metres of the monofilament wire. And the monofilament, especially when you've got those 4mm in there, lovely for a bit of beading or illusion waterfall necklace. I've never seen this kit before, and it's second time on air. It's gorgeous. See, just things can sort of, see, because of what I'm wearing, the gold, see, I just like layer it. Look at these, they're just, oh, because of the gold, the colours I've got on today. Goodness me, isn't that beautiful, Hannah?
That's perfect. Really good match, isn't it?
Oh, effortless. The gems do all the talking, don't they? $29.95. You've got a gem collector's dream in that one strand. Well, and the tiger's eye. I love the fact that the shell pearl is the 2 different sizes. That lovely little citrine silver chain would look lovely with this, wouldn't it, for $6.95 that I launched earlier? Yeah, that would look lovely with this, do you think? Just to add another dimension. Yeah. You know, the silver chain. Because, you know, you get the silver findings, but if you want a bit of chain action, that ties it all together beautifully. Bottom of screen there. I'd hurry up on this peach caramel kit because you clearly enjoy it as much as I do, and it's proving limited already. Ooh, that was one to indulge the senses in, wasn't it?
Certainly was.
Okay, the chosen by you was chosen by one of you, and Hannah has made up the fabulous jewellery. So I'm going to invite Hannah to come over, and we're going to look at this week's chosen by you. Okay, this is from Larissa Mason. It's very short and sweet. She simply says, here is my selection. I'd like to tell you more about Larissa, but that's all she said. Hannah has actually made the jewellery. And what we loved about your choice, interestingly enough, was for us, it was all about shapes.
Yes.
It was all about the shapes.
Bold shapes.
Bold shapes, yes, definitely. So we've got some beautiful jewellery. If we just have a quick look at the jewellery, and then I'll take you through the components that Larissa's chosen, and we'll talk to Hannah about her inspired design. So I'm just going to start with the pearls, because again, we said shapes featured heavily. And in this pearl box, that's exactly what you've got. 'Cause it's not just the potatoes. We've got the shell rounds
There's
and the
all
quiche
sorts in
pearls.
there. Yeah, loads and loads and loads.
Love this. Those traditional whites. Oh, this would look nice with peach caramel kit. Just
It would
wouldn't
actually, yeah. It goes really well.
I love this box. Look at the size of those. You've done the most beautiful thing with those white pearls. You've simply made an adorable pair of earrings. Then we've got, would you call that a kind of a copper colour?
Yeah, but
More of a hazelnut colour coming
yeah,
along
hazelnut
there.
probably, yeah.
And then a sort of a lilac-y pink. Quiche pearls, pure Nasa. That is that is a pearl box and a half. I think I said shell pearl, forgive me, they're all pearls, aren't they? Quiche pearls and potato pearls. Now, funnily enough, I'm glad you made those because Bea was saying when she sells her jewellery, and she never prices anything over £10, she said all the bracelets, all the fastest sellers that go, if I can get the story out, are stretchies and little pearl earrings like this.
It's probably because that's something that everyone's comfortable with, you know. It depends. I mean, I'm quite flamboyant in the things that I wear, but a lot of people just want you know, non-fussy, something classic that goes with everything.
And you've just used 2 of the strand, and there's there's
2.
loads on there.
Well, I've put them in there as well, but I thought it was quite a big, bold necklace, so just simple earrings to go with it.
I think this pearl box was launched at 29 and now 24. I mean, you get your money back if you were just selling those individually. Price anything over £10. And I pay for £10 for those myself, personally, because they're real pearls, and I know that's a silver findings, and they're gorgeous. But that's just by the by. That was just, you know, just happened to just come to mind. So you featured those beautifully in this necklace as well with our...
So the white ones are in this necklace, and that's just...
blue lace puffy ovals.
Yep, 5 on 2 different strands, and just followed it all the way around. And then they go with the very simple earrings.
Yes, that ties in nicely, doesn't it?
Just the one colour. And then I went for the kind of copper-coloured ones on a different necklace, just a bit more more chunky, but you can see just very simply used.
They were the coffee.
But the colour, the colours stand out really nicely.
Beautiful. They really pop.
So they're in there, and they're in the little bracelet that goes with it as well.
And you've done the oh, is it a sort of a quadrant wreath? But
kind of. It's not really. I mean, it's just two strands.
Two. Sorry, darling. Yes.
So there's a quadrant weave at the front.
Ah, yeah.
But if I just turn that round, that's just 2 strands together. So you get a different. I mean, that's a square, whereas the quadrant's always kind of a diamond shape, like that.
£7.95 for those coffee jasper flat coins. Beautiful. I haven't got it here, darling. What I have got though are those lovely. Can we show those lovely silver hearts? Because you just stuck one on.
I had to experiment with this, Larissa, so I hope they're okay. But I've just glued them onto the. Is it coffee jasper? These.
Yes,
so just glued it onto the front just to add a little feature. So yeah, just a bit different.
Yeah, I like it. I think there's only 35 of those hearts left. But how many did you get in the pack, honey?
Well,
they're at the bottom of the screen there.
Yeah, you get loads.
Pack of 5, and they are £9.95. They're just at the bottom of the screen there. Forgive me, I'm looking up there and trying to reference it down here. So beautiful.
So yeah, I mean, if I'd got a bit more time, because I have to admit I had quite a lot going on, so I thought I could have made so much more with the selection. But with the pearls, you can get something called a shortener, and if you just had a great big loop of pearls and just twist them together and use a shortener, then those colours all together just look amazing. Really, really cool.
Love the chandelier earrings. Their findings will get up on the bottom of the screen there as well. And again, use the pearls to great effect in there.
Yeah, I think the chandelier earrings are probably my favourite bit, and also I think it was tourmaline as well.
Yeah, multicoloured tourmaline plain rounds 8mm. Yes, you've used a couple of those.
Yeah,
in there. That was in her choice.
And then that was just a case of trying to pick out the colours that would match together. So on the bottom I've got a sort of a pink tone, a green and a yellow, and just made sure that that's mirrored on the other one as well.
And you get 2 pairs for £5.95.
You do?
That's fantastic.
Bargain.
I don't think we've got any stock of the tourmaline right now, so that's why I'm not focusing on that. But there is the crazy lace blue agate that you so beautifully put with those white pearls. That's a classic.
That's really pretty.
Gorgeous.
And I said this, we were talking about it earlier, it was a bit like Mother of the Bride, if you've got a wedding to go to.
Yes.
It's quite a soft, subtle colour.
And the length is just that, not too long, not too short, it's just that in between sort of 20-inch. These are the grade A agate lace, blue lace agates, and they are $19.95, but you can see how there's such a feature in that necklace, and that looks extremely expensive with those natural white pearls as well, just beautiful. And then just the delicacy of those pretty little earrings. So it's nice to see the pearls like that actually, Hannah, because you've got the very traditional and then the very glam modern.
Yeah, well, it's kind of because, you know, I thought, well, if you've got such a statement as a necklace, then just have something smaller.
Yeah.
But then on this one, because it's quite pale with the
yes.
with your other strand.
Let me get that strand
Yeah.
out for you. This is what we meant about the shapes. We've got the ovals there, we've got the rounds of the agates, but then we've got these lovely sort of snowflake silvery grey rectangles. I've seen these a couple of times in designs.
They're really lovely individually, but the thing is, because it was quite an eclectic mix.
Yes.
And a lot of statement pieces. So it felt wrong to try and put them all together in one set.
One
so
piece,
I've kind of separated a bit, so that the pale blues with the white, and then the tourmalines with the greys, and then the browns with the coffee.
Yes.
Just to break it up a little bit, really.
It's amazing how, you know, the different looks you've got from that pearl bead box, actually.
Yeah, and they do seem to change colour depending on what you put them next to.
Exactly, yeah.
So that one in particular, mixed with the tourmaline, it's got, you can see all the different colours. But if you put it next to the blue, it looks more sort of lilac-y.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite strange how it changes.
Beautiful. $7.95 though, just for those the lace agate, the silvery grey lace agates. Again, that will look nice with your challenge today. You know, with the silver pearls.
Yeah, it
and the
would actually.
Botswana.
That'd go really lovely.
Beautiful. So thank you for your choices, Larissa. Can't believe you get 2 pairs of those.
Well, they're great because you don't have to use them just as earring findings. You could use as a connector and put 3 strands of gems on and use it on a necklace.
2 pairs for $5.95. Bargain. I like the way you created a little dangle in the middle of yours with the head pin.
Yeah, well, there was a loop there, so why not
exactly.
use it?
I love that. I love that. And your pearl bead box there for $24.95, which has essentially formed the basis for all of the designs.
Yes,
hasn't it?
yeah, that was the main feature of everything.
Beautiful. Larissa, we love the fact that it's featured heavily with the shapes on this one, and we're always intrigued as a challenge, you know, for our designers. If you know, if there's something that you're struggling with, or there's something you're struggling with how to incorporate, I don't know, some connectors, or what way can I do this differently? We're always looking for a challenge, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, particularly if it's something that people are frightened to use because they don't really know what to do with it.
So this allows us to really
give us a shout, ask the question.
Exactly.
If I can't answer it, I'm sure one of the designers can. So.
Exactly. Make sure you don't miss out on those pearls because they're going like hotcakes. And let's get you involved in how you can enter into the Chosen by You section. So lovely Larissa is going to get all of this jewellery.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
Alrighty, brand new bead box. Goodness me. It's almost midday, and we'll read out a few more texts later of the creative ways you've been using the jewellery making in other aspects of your life. Because I was asking you for ideas about perhaps we don't just use it in the jewellery making, curtain tie backs and flower pots and candle holders. So keep your texts coming in. Somebody said baubles. That's a good one, yeah. They won't just insult me going, baubles to you, Fee. They're making beautiful baubles. Alrighty, brand new beanie box. Let's have a little look, and I'm loving it. Loving the softness of these colours and these patterns. And that grey lace agate that we had, or the Botswana, or the silver pearls, or actually a lot of those pearls in that 6-strand beadie box, pearl box, would look beautiful with this. The peaches and the caramel kit we just had. You've got the Chinese red matrix, Chinese red matrix jasper and red zebra jasper. So this is my matrix jasper. And you can see along the rounds, the flat button, well, disc rounds, as it were. And I've also got my puffy ovals. And there's lovely soft peaches, almost terracotta reds, silvery greys, pinks, some golden ambers. They do look like the colours of the horizon as you're setting into the evening. And you can see that matrix, you can see those little rivulets, those little patterns. Beautiful. So you get these 3 strands, and I'll take you through the carat weights in a moment. The large ones, the coins, they're 24 millimetres, 420 carats. My ovals, 16 by 20 millimetres, 290 carats. And they're my puffy coins, 2 centimetres across, 355 carats. All right. Now, we've also got the red matrix jasper as well. And the coins 2 centimetres across are 355 carats. So it's a much darker reddish brown, conker brown kind of. Then we've got the wavy. Oh, sorry, they're the wavy coins. Yeah, they're the wavy coins. They are, sorry, 300 carats. They're 2 centimetres across. The red jasper wavy coins, 300 carats. Then we've got the jasper, red jasper ovals, 245 carats. That's these. 15 by 20, yeah. And then we've got the beautiful red matrix jasper marquise cut gems, 225 carats, 14 by 28 millimetres. They're beautiful. They're a lovely shape, aren't they, the marquise? So, 6 incredible strands. I can't add up that quickly. Do we ever collect 1,835 carats? Brand new. And 1 P&P all weekend. I'm thinking of that 3rd new kit with the smoky quartz and that biquartzite, the teal greens. Would look lovely with that red matrix jaspers. I'm thinking of the pretty challenge that Hannah's working with today. I'm thinking of that lovely mystic white quartz, the carnelian, the early bird, plus the beady box. Ooh, 21.95. It's working out at less than £4 a strand. And they're big, aren't they? They're mighty. Look at the size of those. Could be a pendant, couldn't it? Hannah, what would you pop with these, honey? In terms of choosing a strand to go with them, or either, what would you mix in with that?
I'd probably put smoky quartz as the initial
quartz,
one.
Yeah.
And then maybe pick out one of the other colours. So you've got sort of like an orangey red in there as well. So you could go for fiery kind of colours, maybe a fire agate or something. Or
carnelian.
Carnelian.
Those lovely pearls we just had in that box.
Yeah,
would look nice.
Yeah. Actually, some of those would go really well with it.
You had the brown and the gold in there, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Just like pick out the subtleties, I think, and then it makes them more apparent.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, nice.
There we go. Great suggestions there. Genuine gemstones. 6 strands. Nearly 2,000 carats. And again, what I love about it is I've not seen the matrix jasper or the zebra jasper in the. I've seen the zebra jasper, you know, in the black and the white, but I'm loving it in these kind of. We're calling it red, but it's kind of like a coppery red. It's kind of like a chestnutty red. Does that make sense? And I can still see the lovely patterns on there. I can still see the matrix of the patterns. And then I love these little sunrise cinnamon colours and red colours and orange colours and peachy colours in there. It has pinky tones. And then the silvery greys. Brand new today. I like those wavy coins. I like that shape as well. The marquise is beautiful. Brand new today, so 6 strands of your Chinese red matrix jasper and your red zebra jasper, plus your beady box. Alrighty, the klaxon is clacking. That can only mean one thing, clearance. A bit of a clearance with you. Yes, here we go. Oh, I see, just went for it. Druzy. Oh, beautiful druzy. That would look great with what we've just shown you. Great with that pearl box. Heart-shaped druzy in the white, and then cinnamon gold in the rounds. Ah, this is my producer's favourite pack. It's this colour, isn't it? It's the cinnamon stardust colour there. Look at the hearts, the beautiful shape. You get 8. Aren't they fabulous? Don't they look gorgeous? Now, they were all originally, how much, darling? $24.95. And when you think about the tiny amount that you get of your druzy, and it's been given that lovely mystic coating so we can appreciate all of that beautifulness, and how they are such a miracle of nature in their formation, you know, a gem growing on a gem, and how you need the exact right physical and properties for them to occur and the right minerals to occur. They are a real miracle of nature. And look at that. I love the cinnamon golds. That looks like sticky toffee pudding, that one. With cinnamon and cinnabub and oof. Then meringue and ooh. $19.95. Beautiful. And they make such a feature in your jewellery. Under £20 though. Previous price, honey, again was $24.95. £5 off for the last in stock. That is amazing. That is amazing. As are my pyrite hearts. Oh, they are beautiful. Did you like the lapis pyrite section we had for Sheila? Beautiful. That was chosen by you. To 370 carats of pyrites, 12mm hearts. And again, you only need to use a few of these. Again, use those as the charms. Wouldn't that look great in that third new kit? Oh, they do. They do look like beautiful antique gold. And the hearts, you know, you can make those what do you call it? Kilt pins, just a few hanging off with a few gems. I always think they look great on waistcoats and denim jackets or coats or black, you know, on your bag. They're just like lovely little features, or to say I love you. You can make like little keepsakes and favours, or just have them on a card and make a little pair of earrings and attach them. You know, I was asking you today, what other ways are you using the jewellery making in your with your other experience, with your other Italian talents, you know, not just in the jewellery. And these are beautiful. Little wedding favour with a name on the name card, yeah, and then they can take it away. People do it with pebbles, don't they? Beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah, 3 each one, fabulous. But I'm limited on the availability. Yeah. They could just like strand them and make it like a little key ring. $9.95 originally, but not today. Take advantage of our little mini clearance with you. $7.95. So for under £8. And going with all of the kits today. Fabulous with the aquamarine. Fabulous with our first kit. Do you remember all those lovely jaspers and the petrified wood? Beautiful. Now, people have missed out on that beautiful mystic white quartz. Don't make the same mistake twice with our mystic silver grey quartz. So you've got all of that incredible clarity, but it's got a mysticism of almost like a silver grey. I thought that looks lovely with our matrix. You know, our Chinese matrix jasper that I had a moment ago. You know, the silvery greys come out. Beautiful with that. Beautiful, as you know. You know what I'm going to say, the Botswana. Just because of the silver greys in there. It's beautiful with whatever. Look at that clarity. It is exceptional. It is flawless, isn't it? Would you agree? Can you see absolute incredible clarity there? You can actually see through them, yet they look like marbles, don't they? That man-made marble, but they're not. Nature made these. All we've done is polish. No faceting, just cut into a round and polish. I think the faceted rainbow has sold out in the live show, if everybody remembers to check out, in both sizes. So this could be your chance, the closest you could get to it. And we're going to price reduce it. $10.45 originally. £8.95. Fabulous. £8.95, and so beautiful with so much we've had on the show today. And they are flying out like hotcakes. So don't miss out. Please, 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 please
please don't miss out.
Oh, this bargain bundle is sensational. And again, you know, Hannah was on about the warmth of perhaps red agate or cornelian kind of colours with that red matrix jasper that we just had in that brand new 6-strand beadie box. And we've got exactly that in this bargain bundle. It's like the beadie box without the box. Look at those. And I do believe only price slashed this week as well. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Again, if I bring that into, you can see why the tones would look great with it. That matrix jasper. Originally $49.95. And that would have meant a £13.75 saving, because it would have been $63.70 bought individually. That's the original cost at Jewellery Maker, £63.70. Beautiful. Onyx and red agate. You're not just going to save £10 today. We've price slashed it further. You're going to save £20. $39.90. Well, yeah, over. £23, £24, yeah, if I could do the maths, £23 there. $39.95, and I appreciate you think initially an out, but then 6 strands, and when you buy it separately, it's £20 more from Jewellery Maker here. You've got the drops, you've got the rectangles, the bicones in the small and the large, the darker, richer reds of the faceted 8mm rounds, and then those little barrels, those lantern shapes, beautiful quality, and it's going to go a long way for your jewellery, isn't it? That's going to make an awful lot, isn't it? All 6 strands. The lovely warmth of those reds, great with that matrix jasper we just had. Okay. Tiger's Eye. Seen this a few times, adore it, and again, I want to put it with the 3rd new kit today because it's got smoky quartz in it and those beautiful teal greens of the biquartzite. They look great, don't they? And lovely shapes to explore. But I love this strand anyway. Very proud to show you a strand as good as this because you can really see the chatoyancy, the golds. Wouldn't that look nice in the peachy caramel kit? Those colours, the golden shell. This has been as low, and given the quality of this rare pseudomorph, this has been $9.95. That's one gem replacing another. $7.95. You can see the layers of fudgical goodness. They look like homemade fudge. Don't eat them. Of course I'm going to relate it to fudge, because that's what it looks like. Fudgy chocolate, Tommy. Fudgy chocolate. It looks like homemade chocolate fudge pieces. $7.95. No, I wasn't doing my Hannibal Lecter impression. Okay, now. We were talking about sticking the hearts onto those coffee, is it the agates? The coffee coloured jaspers on the, yes, that we had in the Chosen by You. The other thing you can do is stick on our flowers. I haven't seen these for like forever. These are the black mother of pearls, and they've got the lovely gold in there as well. Sometimes we do them drilled, but these are the ones that you would glue on with your Jewellery Maker glue. So you can, on large flat surfaces, you can actually sort of just glue these on. You see the caramel golds and the blacks, and those beautiful roses. 12 of the smaller, 6 of the large. It's a pack of 18. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's the colours in there as well. Chestnut browns, black, rainbow green and pink. So, so pretty. 18. We haven't seen these for like forever, but we must have just got some back in because I think originally we weren't. So some snuck through. $17.95 originally. But today, woo, $14.95, under £15. Bargain. All right, I don't want you to go anywhere because I've got something brand new next. Yeah, what is it? Oh, yes, yes, yes. My garnet chain. It's my last of my chains. It's the last of the chains. And then we'll have a quick moment because we'll regroup because we've got our 3rd new kit. Look at this. This actually, of all the chains, it's all to do with the density of the gemstones, admittedly, but your garnets are the biggest. in terms of the gem size on the chains. Very noticeable, very striking. 9 inches in length. They are big, they're like 5 millimeters. Big orbs of red. Big orbs of lovely wine-rich claret reds. Beautiful pyrope gemstone. Pinkies, reds. It's a garnet silver bracelet, as I said. You know, you've got the bracelet and then you can make a pair of earrings as well. Incredible, incredible quality. Really, really beautiful. Berries, yeah, they look like berries. Berry red. They're looking dark here. I need the other torch really, because that just shines a blue light. But look at that on the wrist. You can see how striking those garnets are. If you're making something for a friend, this is your gem of friendship. And you know what's so beautiful about it? Yeah, because they say the gift of a garnet means as friends you'll never part. You'll always be reunited. So if you were going on a journey or parting company, you'll be brought back together again. You can make a little extender from it. That's what's so lovely about them, because it's 9 inches. So if you don't know the wrist size, put the bolt ring on wherever and they can just attach it through anywhere on the length, because you've got the silver chain there as well. Flying out. Look at the size of those garnets. Is any wonder? Size of the planets they are. They're like little mini Marses, aren't they? Ooh, 1 3/4 grams of silver in total. And again, they're looking like 5 millimeter garnets to me. Beautiful. And again, on the length of the 9 inches, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20 on average. They look quite dark there, but they're a lot redder, because garnets are a day gemstone. Take them out in the daylight. They love daylight. That's when you see them at their best. Some gems are at their best in the evening light. Garnets are a day gemstone. So get these home, walk outside, just hold them up to the light, hold them up to the sunlight, and you'll see those beautiful claret reds, those wine-rich reds. Anybody for wine? Glass of wine, anybody? Bit of cheese? All right, they are the biggest on the gem chain. Most silver. But we're not gonna mess around. $6.95 straight down. So a great one to add to your order. There is your garnet silver bracelet with all of that lovely embodiment of friendship and loyalty. The gem of fire. There's your gift idea sorted. Just get her initial and bespoke. You know, give that handmade touch to that bracelet, or cut it up into several pieces like Hannah has done for today's challenge. We're going to get ready for the third new kit of the day. I've been wearing the smoky quartz ring and the smoky quartz and by quartzite Chinese jade bracelet for the last 3.5 hours. And you want to see more of those designs? Then come back right after this.
Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. This bead box features 6 strands of pearls, a mixture of white, aqua and cashmere blue colours, all for just $19.95. These genuine pearls would be perfect for a winter wedding. For hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code LOMG11. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker presents Pearl Gift Sets. These fine sets come with 16 pearls, over 1 metre of waxed cord, and available in a variety of different colours at only £7.95 each. To order, Just dial the number on your screen and quote the code of the colour you would like to receive. It's that simple. As an addition, for £4.95, why not get the Macrame tutorial DVD? It's full of handy tips and will have you crafting intricate designs in no time. Pearl gift sets from Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Alrighty, I know you're going to love this kit, and I'm already sensing the anticipation of disappointment in case you miss out, because I haven't got enough. I wish I had double the quantity I have, especially when you see Hannah's designs. You've already seen a few of them on me, but this is called Fragrant Hillside, and it is our third new kit of the day. Oh, limited stock, limited stock. Look at these beauties, look at those. Now this is your teal Chinese jade faceted drops, 18 by 13 millimeters, 210 carats. That's just the start. Then, alongside the drops, oh, I love those, we have the ovals, the faceted, well, not ovals, more sort of hexagon, sort of elongated hexagon. Yes, 16 by 12 millimeter. So you have this beautiful shape here. Then we have the faceted nuggets, 70 carats. Look at this colour, isn't it? It's just, oh, you see why we put it the smoky quartz and the or the black onyx. It's just gorgeous, and there is top quality as far as I'm concerned, because you can really see the clarity in that beautiful smoky quartz there. 4 millimeter rounds, 35 carats. This is called Fragrant Hillside. It's flying out. Hannah's made 7 pieces of jewellery. 25 already gone, Hannah, in a heartbeat, and I'm literally starting with just under 3 figures.
It's the colour, I think.
It's the colour, isn't it? I wish I'd double. I wish I had 5 times the amount I've got. So we best go on with silver. Quick as you can, everybody watching right now. I'm so sorry about the limitations, but we've got some beautiful jewellery to inspire you if you want to come in for this kit. And if you're new to Jewellery Maker and you're thinking, I love that colour. It's not a colour we see often on the show, I'll say that much for you. That's the first time we've seen this colour on the show today. And Hannah will tell you as well, my producer will, we just don't get that kind of intense teal colour very often. Half the stock's been allocated. Shall we get the price in and crack on? Sorry, I wish I had more. I'm not sorry about that price. That's fabulous for a 4-strand. $24.95. It would look absolutely sensational with the silvery grey Mystic Quartz, because of the tones of that quartz. It just picks up. It just picks up the beautiful teals as well. That would let that touch of sparkle, because a lot of people missed out on my Mystic Rainbow. So the Mystic Silvery Greys would be beautiful if you want to add something to the kits. You know, not that I say you have to, but take advantage of that 1P all weekend. That's a quality. And we price slashed that, didn't we, a minute ago? Did we? Yeah. What was it? Wait, from the original launch. Yeah, but that mini little clearance I just have. Beautiful. Do you know what would look nice for that? The early bird special. The early bird special would look lovely as well. Mixing it in there a bit. You know, with the purple in it. Do you remember the early bird special? Less than 30. And 21 people at least waiting to come through on the phone line. Ooh, should we go and see Hannah? I think it's going to be a sellout success in the live show. We knew everybody would love this, didn't we, Hannah?
Yeah, absolutely.
You just saw it, went, whoa! They've all been cracking today, though, haven't they? I mean, the aquamarine, and then the lovely petrified wood in that first kit. Look at this. Hold on a minute. I wanted to wear this all day, but quite frankly, I couldn't, because I put things up to the neckline. But look, how beautiful is that? How beautiful, everybody? How beautiful? How fantastic does that piece of jewellery look? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. In fact, in many ways, and I was wearing the lovely smoky quartz ring, the very simple, stretchy, am I right? Lovely little smoky quartz ring there, lovely, simple, stretchy, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, I think I'd got one of these I don't know what shape you call it, hexagonal?
Yeah.
I've got one of those left and a couple of the smoky quartz left, but everything else I've used.
Ah.
But the kit went so far. I mean,
7 pieces.
I mean, and there's quite a lot in some of them as well. So.
That was the bracelet I was wearing, wasn't I?
Yeah, the stretchy.
Stretchy. I've been wearing that for the whole show. So just putting those smoky quartzes in between the drops, they sort of naturally do that little flip-flop, don't they?
Yeah, they sort of flick
I was
out.
wearing
It's
it that
quite
way
cute,
round.
aren't they? Like
Gorgeous.
a little ballerina skirt.
Yes. And your little signature quadrant reeve.
Yeah.
In the bracelet there. And then earrings, just 2 with those.
Ooh. Some simple earrings and then some mahoosive earrings.
I know, some lovely drop ones. Look at the difference there. Aren't they beautiful?
Depending on your style.
Exactly. And then last but not least, I think there's only about 2 left. Let me take it off because you're going to show us this, aren't you, darling?
Yeah, I'm going to show you that. It's a combination of 2 very simple techniques to make something that's quite delicate and floaty and quite nice for spring, you know.
Oh, beautiful. That would just flop over. It's just the way I'm... Oh, no, it's held at the side there. That's it. That's it. I've got it right. Am I wearing that right?
Yeah.
Beautiful, Hannah. Beautiful. Show me how I create such gorgeousness.
OK, well, I do my usual starting in the middle, which is odd
look
for
at
some
this.
people, but...
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So what I've got in the middle then is it's just a wrapped loop. So if you're an absolute beginner, you just take a head pin, you thread on the bead that you want, and then you take your round nose pliers and grab hold of it just above the bead. Make a right angle with the wire, just using your finger, and then turn the pliers up the other way and hang on to the bead because it's easier to do it like that. Then you take the piece of wire that you've folded over and bend it back on itself so it comes over the top of the pliers, and hold on to the bead and then just twist it slightly so you get a loop that isn't closed, like that. Kicks back like that. You can either thread that onto a piece of jewellery or whatever you're doing and then wrap it, or if you're going to thread afterwards, you can wrap it beforehand. So you just take the leftover wire and literally twist it around itself. So you go as far as you can. I tend to use a second pair of pliers just to get hold of the little end, because if you're not careful you get a sharp end, so you need to make sure that that's tucked in or trimmed off or whatever, so you don't well, scuff your skin really. And once I've got that tucked in, so that's your simple wrapped loop like that. You then thread that onto your necklace wire, beading thread.
I'm paying close attention because I really like this effect with the little gem.
Like that, and then I'm taking both wires through another bead. Oops. Like so.
That's one of the nuggets, isn't it?
Just a little nugget, yep, just to hold it like that. And then take the wires apart and then use one of the smoky quartz, and then again just do the crossover technique again, which is a really handy technique. It just anchors things into place so they don't move around and slip and slide. So left to right, right to left, and then just pull it tight so it goes down to the base like that. And that's a little pendant drop. Then the rest of the necklace is made using something called a stopper technique. So if you're making a necklace and you don't know which clasp you want to do, or you're not sure that you want to put the crimp bead on yet because you might change it, an easy way of stopping the beads falling off the end of your wire is you just you thread the bead on like that, but then you thread the wire back through itself like this. Oops, I can't see for looking. So you make a little loop like that. Can you see that better? And then that just stops all your beads from falling off. But for this purpose, what you want to do is make yourself a load of little wrapped loops with your hexagons on, and then before you loop back through the stopper bead, you just thread on like that. So they're both loose, but then you take the wire back around over itself and you pop it through the hole in the smoky quartz. Now the trick with this, you can make it stop wherever you want. So
I was going to say, how do you get the nice spacing just about even?
So you need to kind of position the smoky quartz bead where you want it to, and then find a way of trapping it there. So I tend to just put my fingers on both of them like that, and then just pull it tight.
And that
will keep it in the right place.
You've got it nice and evenly spaced, you see.
Yeah, yeah. So
and symmetry.
So you go on like that. Oops, it's misbehaving. You have to wiggle it around because sometimes, depending on which way you thread the wire, it can try and stick up. So it's misbehaving slightly, but you go like that. So the next piece, you then take another one of your beads, and if you've got another wrapped loop, you thread that on next. So I haven't got one here. I could make one quickly if I've got time.
Well, to be honest, I think
leave it.
I think we
get it.
Is that all right? Yes.
Yeah.
Is that all right, darling? Sorry,
and then
darling.
back through, and you just keep going. And once you've got to the point where you've got, say, maybe 5 or 7 little dangles, you can just carry on with the stopper bead technique, just as a little embellishment on the way up. So
Beautiful. Beautiful, thank you, Hannah.
Very
Absolutely
easy. Yeah.
perfect. The reason I stopped you there is just because in the live show it's all been...
It's gone.
Yes.
Oh, you've missed it.
So, you might have missed the first 2 kits, so I'm just going to revisit those and we'll come back and see you at the end for the catch up on the challenge. So, well done if you were quick enough, and we will get Hannah's designs uploaded on the website as well because they were beautiful. But our first kit today did feature the lovely petrified wood, the black veined jasper, the lovely sort of white jasper, and that fantastic ocean pendant. Have a little look. So it was 4 strands, wasn't it? That lovely black veined jasper. Sometime soon it was called 160 carats of the 8mm black veined jasper. That was that strand there. And we had the white lace jasper rounds. They were 6mm. It's a great one if you want to get started with your rounds. And then we had the 80 carats of the petrified wood, 6mm. And they're all 38cm strands. And the beauty in this kit was you actually get the pendant as well. So there was just there's that little bit extra going on in our sometime soon jewellery kit. Plus all the silver, plus the monofilament and the beading thread and the elastic. So $21.95. Beautiful, beautiful kit. And again, I think I was inspired to put the early bird special with this kit, if I'm honest. You know, if you want to give it an injection of colour with the greens and the purples. But the patterns, I think it was Hannah who said, you know, when you start to look at those patterns, the colours on those gemstones, there's more to them than just meets the eye. $21.95. Beautiful. Great, great value in my book. You get 10 of the sterling silver head pins, 10 of the sterling silver crimp beads, 3 pairs of the bolt ring clasp with the jump rings, and 2 pairs of sterling silver shepherd hooks. So all the silver fundamentals. And again, because it's all the rounds and the different sizes there, very easy to, you know, use as a first-time buyer. And we'll give you techniques on that free DVD. You can watch the repeat of the show to look at, we discussed the techniques with Hannah of, you know, how we can incorporate these in our designs, and we'll get her designs uploaded to inspire you further as well. Alrighty. We did the little wiggle of the silver head pin in front of the pendant, and we discussed, what was the other one we discussed? Oh yeah, the flower, the rosette, yeah. the pansy on that kit as well. That was a lovely way of putting those gems together. Now the second new kit was, smash! I'm even amazed there's any of this left, if I'm honest. It was Fortune Cookie, yeah, with the blues of genuine aquamarine, over 800 carats there collectively, in large nuggets and faceted squares and rondelles, a 4-strand kit, and then the black agate 6mm rounds. Plus all the fundamentals of the silver you would expect that we've just seen in our other kit, and the beading materials in terms of the monofilament, thread and elastic as well. So there's a lot in this kit, but this was a low stock kit to start, and I am low in stock already, but there is still a chance if you want to get involved with the jewellery making technique. And given the fact I've never seen an aquamarine kit quite like it. In fact, I've never seen so much aquamarine in a kit. Only the separate strands that we've done recently. So for March babies, and we've not had this kind of carat weight, 300 in the squares, 260 in the rondelles and 310 in the nuggets of the aquamarine, plus another 80 with the black agate. And we had a technique, if you watch the repeats, Anna, about the rondelles and the integration of the shapes of the aquamarine. Gorgeous is the word. That the silvery grey clear quartz, that would look lovely with that, I think, as well. You know, to bring in that waterfall look. That look beautiful with it. That look really magical as well with it. That is going quick because it was in our little clearance section, $8.95 at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so that's revisited all 3 kits today. They've gone like hotcakes, and we'll try and get, before I leave you, the early bird special. Can you do that for me, darling? Yeah, because I think that looks great. It looks so good with so much today. We've had some price slashes on kits. It was an unbelievable early bird special. The good news is I started with a good availability. The Chinese jade and your fancy sort of agate with the purples and the greens and the mauves. It's a 3-strand pack. That's a kit ready to happen, really, isn't it? All you need is the silver findings. And this, you know, when you've got one of the other kits, you've got all those extras in there anyway. So just get the extra 3 strands. 1 P&P all weekend. Beautiful. I did show it about 9:05 this morning. Proved very popular. Going quick, but I've still got availability. $8.95. 590 carats for all 3 strands. Okay, we've looked at some of Hannah's designs. Let's have a look at yours on this week's Wall of Fame. And have we had any more texts about creative ways? Oh, we'll have a look at some more texts. Alrighty, wow.
Oh, that's sweet,
beautiful.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Number 343 says, hi, you gorgeous people. This is Lynn in Aylesbury. Hematite pearl shell and black onyx chips. She's looking forward to a DPD delivery tomorrow. She can't wait. Thank you, Lynn in Aylesbury. You're number 343, and we love your design.
This one's more chunky, or it looks chunky. 348. And it says, hello, my entry for the Wall of Fame this week is a long-stranded necklace made from fabulous tourmaline nuggets, freshwater pearls, agate, and a couple of crystals from my stash. Love the variety of colours in the tourmaline and the beautiful sheen you get with looking at the stones. Looking forward to the first live evening show tonight, so obviously
yes,
Thursday.
Yeah.
Good luck from Sue.
Ah, good luck, Sue.
Can't see where she's from, but Sue, yeah.
Good luck, Sue. Number 344, Colour Bang. This is Chris Tolman, and she says, my hubby is away this week, so I've had lots of time to make jewellery. This was made with carnelian nuggets, carnelian faceted rounds and orange faceted rounds. And all the best to JM, Chris Tolman. And I hope you're enjoying your nice week, Christine, and you're number 344.
Okay, number 346. Good morning, all you lovely people. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame.
Woo.
3 bracelets, 2 made from your fabulous pearl beady boxes using the weave technique.
Oh, the Barbie pearls.
Gorgeous, aren't they? The other one is almost my travelling catalogue of gems. I turned each stone into a drop using a wire wrap loop and hung them on silver chain from my stash.
Do you know, I love that technique.
I do
on
as
the bracelets.
well.
Jangle,
yeah.
jangle.
Jingle, jangle.
Jingle, jangle.
Love wearing it and can use it when selling the show, show customers the various gems and what they look like. That's from Sandy in Newbury.
That's a good way of showcasing your gems, isn't it? You can have this one, this one, go all on a bracelet.
This is what all these colours mean.
Brilliant. And, is there a bit of quadrant going on there?
Oh,
no?
Close.
What's the difference? What am I missing here?
Quadrant goes through the beads in opposite directions on 2 of the gemstones. That's a loop, so they go only go through 1 gemstone twice.
I'm going to have a look at the quadrant
I'll
again,
have to show you the difference, yeah.
I'm missing the point.
Yeah.
I understand the explanation, but I'm still missing it. 345, this is June in Cumbria, and she had shell and rounds and rose quartz. She says I was short of beads, so I decided to use a weave and then plaited the threads. I'd love to win this week. I'm desperate for a findings pack, and I love your silver. June in Cumbria, good luck, sweet pea. You're number 345, and I love your design.
This is number 342 from Liz in Barnsley. Says, hello to all the lovely people at JM. Here's my second entry of the Wall of Fame. It's a necklace made with shell and pearl bead box, a few mystic quartz rounds, and the odd couple of beads from my stash. The charm bracelet is made using the same beads, and I hope you like it all. Best wishes from Liz.
I do, Liz. That's right up my street. And this is number 347, and this is Avril Logan in Ballock. And she says it is made up of jasper, white jade, and some blue tiger's eye. And I'm loving the show, looking forward to the evening shows, and then I can nab the telly at night as well. Avril Logan, good luck. You're number 347, and I'm glad you're enjoying the evening shows.
Okay, this is number 341, and it says, here's my first entry for the Wall of Fame. As I've got an allergy to metal, and all my jewellery is done on beading elastic, or monofilament. It's made from the hippie chic kit.
Oh, yes.
Is that chic or chic? Hippie chic or hippie
Well,
chic?
do you know what? I think I was calling it hippie chic the other day, but it might be hippie chic.
Could be either. And morganite from JM. So there you go. That's Susan.
We love the colour. We've had some texts as well about innovative ways in which you can use your gems other than just jewellery. This is from Patricia. Is this the bauble lady? Patricia. We're all waiting. She's from the West Midlands. Hi there. For the last 2 Christmases, I've made jewel bauble hangers with S-shaped wire and gems. They make plain baubles look stunning. Went a bit crazy on the number I produced. Gave some to friends and even more to the charity shops just before Christmas. Patty in the West Midlands. That's genius. They sound beautiful. And we've had another one. Hannah, over to you, darling.
Hello, Mellows.
Hello, Mellows.
I've just started doing my bead designs on the back of mirrors, so when I encase them in wood, they'll be like compact mirrors.
Ooh. So it's design on top. That sounds beautiful. Gorgeous.
I'd like to see a picture.
I would as well. This is your genius. Absolutely fabulous. This is Sue in Norfolk. Hi to all the members of my addiction club. By the way, I thank you for it. It has changed my life for the better. Thought I would let you know I use some of mine to embellish my patchwork. Keep doing what you're doing because you do it so well. That's Sue in Norfolk. Yeah, beautiful. Because you see pearls and stuff on cardigans and stuff.
You do, don't you? Yeah.
Gorgeous. You're fabulous. Alrighty. What's that, darling? Oh yes, let's show you how you can enter the Wall of Fame, and we will have a catch up with Hannah on today's challenge, but we've still got 20 minutes left of the show. Hooray!
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making. When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby. Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
I hope you can join me tomorrow, because tomorrow's all about busts. This kind of bust. We'll be bringing you a selection of busts for your displays. Not that exact type, but this kind of a bust as opposed to the other female anatomy. And so when you're displaying your jewellery, like we've just seen on the Wall of Fame, or people who sell, I think they're the black leatherette ones, are they? And we've got the bracelet ones as well, haven't we? The little sort of cylindrical rolls for the bracelets. So, because I know a lot of people ask us about that, actually. So we'll be bringing those to you tomorrow, and it'll be myself and some Sunday sofa guests I'm very excited about. I'm not sure who my designer is. Do we know? Is it lovely Linda? Luscious Linda? I come in and I just wait to be surprised, to be honest. Rightio. Now, earlier on in the week, I've only got limited availability of these. I had these and they absolutely flew. Gorgeous white quartz, unbelievable quality, looking like ice cubes. Simply as. What more can you say? They look like ice cubes. They're so pure. They're going to go with everything we've seen today. It's the quality. They look like liquid water. They're so beautiful. They're flawless. You can see they're like as transparent as a window, and there's not a splodge on that window anywhere. Just incredible brilliance, internal brilliance. I mean, all we've done is facet and polish because you had to give it some faceting to give it some angularity for the light to bounce off, because otherwise the light just goes straight through because they're so transparent. So they're just beautiful. Last 30 in stock. They prove very, very popular. $9.95. Is it any wonder when the price is that low? I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Under £10 for all that incredible quality. So you love them or you miss them or you're just thinking, oh, quick as you can. Good luck. Okay, let's step into spring with a fling. And everything you're going to see as we step into spring. Oh, I love it. Matt, look at him. It looks like it's just been launched over the actual fence there. Spring fling. Everything you see, I forgot what thread of what I was saying, is all under £10. Flying sheep. We're going to be dreaming about that tonight. Fresh green. I saw these beautiful button pearls of the week and I wanted to put them with the black. Did you get the top spot kit earlier? Because this would look great. I love this colour with black. Apple green button pearls. Button pearls, 6 by 7mm. They're like little rondelle shapes basically, but it's the apple zest, the freshness, the spice. Beautiful vibrancy. I mean, there's an energy there, isn't there, in the colour straight away. There's the top spot jewellery kit. It was earlier on, it was limited availability, but there were 3 strands, 2 of the onyx, 1 of the sardonyx, so it was loads of lovely black strands in that kit. Watch the repeats if you missed it, but we've got the code on the bottom of the screen, and the only reason I mention it is because these apple green button pearls would really set it alight. Beautiful. Only 64 in stock, so you can see how limited I am. It really gives an edge, you know, a bit of a zip-zap boing, a bit of a pizzazz or a wow factor to your jewellery. And you perhaps only need a few, you know, a few. It just lifts. It's just a metallic, isn't it? It's a real neon green. And genuine pearls. Perhaps you could interspace them between the pre-nights, couldn't you? Just have a few. $7.95. I know, incredible price point. But less than 60, great with things like purple and the reds as well. Beautiful. Now, can't have the green without the yellow, because this is the emulation of spring, isn't it? That lamb bouncing across the meadow there on a sunny spring day. Oh dear. Beautiful ovals, beautiful colour. Showed them in the week, so I am already limited. And again, there's a lot of our jewellery makers out there really enjoying the warmth and the sunshiny brilliance as we move into spring of our citrine. And again, great with that second kit today, you know, the aquamarine fortune cookie kit. And there were some golds there in the aquamarine strands as well as the silvers. And limited availability, but we're not limiting that price. We're certainly not saying this price is the worth or value. 115 carats. Especially for citrine, you'd normally be thinking £15, £14. This was a bit bonkers earlier on the week. Only seen it once before. $7.95, under £8, and we're already limited. So make sure you don't miss out. I love this gem with citrine, blue chalcedony. I know, it's not just under £10 this section, is it? I love these two together. Fresh and pretty. And because they've got the different optical properties, I think they work so well because you've got banding and a bit of opaqueness there, but you've got such lovely inner brilliance and light reflectivity on the citrine. Baby blues. You know, we had the baby pinks earlier. Baby blues, and then almost a pretty sort of almost like lace effect. All right. Gorgeous. Really delicate eggshell blues, aren't they? So pretty. Lovely sort of waxy luster. I always think fluffy clouds in the sky. That would look so pretty as well. You know, the Mystic silver white quartz we had earlier. They would look great with that. Just because the blues would imbue that lovely softness of that gentle mysticism of the silvery greys there. Yeah, there's at the bottom of the screen there. $8.95, we missed out on that rainbow mystic earlier. Price coming in for our blue lace, well, our blue chalcedony, I should say, $7.95. Pretty with the pearls, that one, if you want to emulate Hannah's designs earlier in the Chosen by You section with the blue A-grade agate and the white pearls. You know, if you want to get one of those pearl boxes, if there's any left on the repeats. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Now, amethyst drops. Ooh, lovely. Under £10, even as I'm saying that. It's ridiculous. These beautiful, the rice bead shape. And again, lovely with the golds of that citrine, the honey golds. Because again, that makes you start to think of that rare ameturine. Pretty with the teal greens, you know, when you think of that third new kit today. That purple really works as well. Fluorite kind of, you know, with the greens and the purples. Amethyst puffy ovals. 11 by 7 millimeters, 140 carats, under £10, genuine amethyst. Do you know what that would look great with? The early bird special. Oh, yeah, you know it and I know it. That early bird special was $8.95 for those three. And then look at it with the amethyst now for $7.95. And I think that amethyst used to be $9.95. And even $9.95, that was a cracking deal. That's just ready to happen, that is. What could we call this kit, Hannah? Oh. We're gonna make it. We've made a kit today. What are we going to call it?
I'm not sure, actually. I was going to say Poison Ivy, but you wouldn't want to have that as the name of a kit, would you? It just makes me, you know, the Batman character, and there's that woman, and she's got a green and purple outfit on.
With the ivy
but
greens.
You wouldn't want Poison Ivy.
I know, purple ivy maybe, or I don't know. Spring fling. Let's stick with spring fling. Just gorgeous, just really rich. Pansies. Makes me think of pansies, that does. Pansy power. That's what we'll call it. Pansy power. $7.95 for your amethyst. That was my early bird special, and I've made a kit called Pansy Power. No. I don't have that with me, my darling girl. Is it time to go say hi to Hannah? She's been busy. She's been busy. And I want to see what Hannah has done with our chain, because we've had the amethyst, the garnet, the rose quartz, the citrine, and the carnelian is what I gave Hannah as an extra in today's challenge. Well, you've used all those pendants.
I've used everything.
You have.
Almost everything.
I'm always amazed.
That's what's left.
Oh, goodness me, barely anything.
Few little gemstones.
Few little extras there for the store. Wow. So there's the carnelian on the screen, the 9-inch length of the carnelian chain, and I can see it in 1, 2, 3 designs.
It's in 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Stand up to show
beautiful.
You,
so talk me through, honey.
Basically, I thought, well, the first thing I wanted to do was use it as part of a tassel on the drop of the pendant. So I did that. But then I thought, well, if you've got a splash of orange in there, then you want another, like a splash of orange on something else, whether it's earrings or bracelet, it doesn't really matter. So I thought, okay, well, I'll make some long dangly earrings to go with it. But then where I had to cut the chain, the pieces that you cut through, they're then too weak to actually use for anything else. So I cut the wire out completely and just reused the beads on a head pin.
Brilliant.
So
you
didn't lose any gemstones at all.
And how nice is that sandwich between the, you know, the frosted black onyx there?
I think it's really, really nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Really zingy.
Just goes to show you how far that chain can go.
I know. It does go a long way.
And here you've just connected it. You showed us the, we called it the luggage tag, the technique of, have you just threaded that through? You haven't cut that bit there into the 3?
It is cut into 3 pieces.
Oh, it is.
And then just threaded on.
Just
you know, like we did with the pendant on the first kit.
Yes, so
yeah,
the
same principle, and you just looped it through.
And those pendants were, you were saving £10, they were working out about £5 each, weren't they?
Yes, yeah, so it's quite good. And then the second selection was a bit more fancy, and I used the little bead caps as well.
Oh, yes. Do you remember the bead caps? 20 in the pack?
Yeah, to make a
little flower bead caps, silver bead caps. You've sandwiched them, you've top and tailed them.
Yeah, so instead of, like normally when you use a bead cap, it's kind of concave and you have it facing around beads so that they sort of sit together. But it was actually you that suggested it earlier. You said you could even turn them the other way, and I thought, well, I've not done that before, so I thought, right, I'm going to give that a go.
Hey.
Turn them around, have them facing out, and they're more obvious, more prominent.
And you... Oh, you have them here, darling. Yeah. Thank you, honey. I'll show you what we're talking about there. Because they're called bead caps because we think of them normally to cap a bead, but as you just said, just use them as a feature back to back. So they look like the petals rising up. Beautiful, aren't they? 20 in the pack, and they're less than £10, aren't they? They are, I seem to remember. Quite shocked. £8.95, so like 45p each or something silly like that, wasn't it? Now.
And then also, because I used that as the feature, I've made some earrings using the same feature. I think it's quite nice. If you're going to make a set, it's nice to have something that obviously links the two things together. So I've just used the same technique on a head pin. So that's
using the... You've got the Botswana agate and the black onyx. That's part of the black onyx of that set at the bottom of the screen.
And then there's also a bracelet there.
Yeah, that's my Botswana there.
So I had a play, and you know we were looking at the way you can thread rondelles like either straight through the centre or on the side. I've combined the two, so
clever.
Just to show the difference.
Yes.
It just highlights it again, really. I thought that's quite fun. You could use that as a necklace weave as well if you wanted to, all the way down. And just made a bit of a feature of the little diamond-shaped gemstones instead. So quite pretty, but quite simple.
I like it because you can see the beauty of the Botswana in that design.
Yes, you can see all the lines. And then,
gorgeous.
And with the final one, I thought, right, if I was rummaging around at home, and in my stash, I have quite a lot of ribbons and things. So I thought, well, I'm going to go for something really, really, really bold and bright and zingy, but only use a little bit of it, and then just show what, a different kind of look you can get from the same kind of pendants. So all that is some 0.6mm turquoise coloured wire wrapped around the side. And I'm not very good at wire wrapping, I'll admit to that straight away. So you need to be very careful not to have any sharp bits on the back. And then use a piece of just organza ribbon.
Which we'll get on the screen for you now, because I think there's about 71 packs left. I think we had thousands to start with, but they're already getting low in stock. You get 10 of different colours. 10 different colours. 10 metres of each, don't you?
So yeah, 100 metres
I love the colours.
Ribbon.
That's beautiful colours.
And then I made some little earrings to go with it.
Beautiful.
Little woven ones.
Oh, the ruching effect.
So all you do is you take your head pin, and as you're threading the beads on, you poke the end of the head pin through the ribbon, because it's it's sharp enough to go through.
Yeah.
And then you just got to remember to keep folding it. It's kind of what's the word?
On the bracelet, like a ruching we called it. I don't know what else to call it. We'd used it on the bracelets. I think
concertina. That's the word I'm trying to think of.
I think Tina made some bracelets in exactly the same way. Just
yeah, and literally just thread it over the top, fold it over. So it went a long way.
Beautiful, beautiful, fabulous designs, gorgeous. Did you have fun?
I did, yeah. I really love the big chunky pendants and things because I don't see them very
No,
much,
we
so.
don't. And you don't often get them in a challenge, to be honest.
No,
and it's unusual that we had, they had that one in that kit today as well. They're like a bonus, actually.
I've had a chunky pendant day.
Chunky pendant day, and there was a £10 saving on those pendants, so beautiful, beautiful. All right, my honey. Well, we've got lots on tomorrow's show. As you know, we've got lovely Linda with us. We've got the busts, the leatherette ones, and the bracelet holders. I want to say thank you to you for your hard work.
That's all right.
Thank you, darling.
Thanks for having me.
Don't forget to watch the live show. I don't know, will it be Jenny or will it be Carol tonight? We don't know. It'll be Jenny again. Lovely Jenny. So don't forget that Mystic Grey Quartz. Good luck. Don't forget to check out your baskets. I'll be with you in the morning, 8 o'clock, and you're still rolling over that 1p&p for Friday, Saturday and Sunday with both shows. So thanks to Hannah. And have a great weekend. Are you doing anything nice tonight?
I'm hopefully just going to collapse in a heap and just relax because it's been a long week. It's been very, very busy.
Collapse in a heap. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions